Bets back if you
Okay.
don't win. Make the playoffs
Okay.
more on
Okay.
America's
Okay.
number one
Okay.
sportsbook. Is that Jack Hayden?
What's good? What's good? And we are live. Okay. Okay. Shout out to everybody out there who's watching. Knicks versus Pacers, game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're ready to go. Live reaction. Let's get it. Okay. Who y'all got winning this game, man? Game 6 in Indiana, Knicks versus Pacers. Who y'all got winning this one? We got a poll in the chat. You got the Indiana Pacers winning game 6 and going to the NBA Finals, or do you have the New York Knicks forcing game 7 and going back to New York? Put it in the chat. Who do you got winning game 6? We got a poll in the chat. Shout out to whoever's watching. If you on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. New York Knicks at the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. Who wins game 6? Who will meet the Oklahoma City Thunders in the NBA Finals? Sound off. Shout out to anybody just joining. We are live. NBA Finals game 6. We will be playing audio from the game. I cannot show the game, unfortunately, but we will be having live reactions. The game audio will be added in as soon as the game starts. Again, sound off below. Who do you have winning game 6? The Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks? Does New York force game 7, or do the Indiana Pacers make it to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2000? We got a poll in the chat. Sound off who you got winning. Game is slated to start at 5 o'clock. Sorry, at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be putting the audio in as soon as the game starts officially. Sound off in the chat if you just started watching. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. Game 6 live reaction. Who do you got scoring more than 30 points? Who do you think will be Eastern Conference Finals MVP if game ends today? And who do you got winning this game? The New York Knicks or the Indiana Pacers? Sound off in the comments. The NBA is notorious for never starting their games on time, especially playoff games. Tip-off is 8 o'clock, but it's never really 8 o'clock, is it? It's usually 20 minutes after that. NBA needs to get their shit together, man. But shout out to everybody watching. If you on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. NBA Game 6 live reaction. New York Knicks versus Indiana Pacers. We're in Indiana. Let's see who takes this, man. Does the Indiana Pacers make it to the NBA Finals? Or can the New York Knicks extend to a game 7? Let's get it. Let's bring some audio in.
The Indiana Pacers a win away from the NBA Finals. The Knicks.
Game 6 coming up. Let's go. Sound off in the comments. We got a poll on YouTube. Who do you got winning Game 6? Which player scores more than 30? And if the Indiana Pacers win Game 6, who should get Eastern Conference Finals MVP? The Oklahoma City Thunder closed out the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won Western Conference Finals MVP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the opportunity to get a treble. If you watch soccer, y'all know what a treble is. He can get Western Conference Finals MVP, NBA Finals MVP if they win the championship, and he also got NBA MVP. I believe he'll be the first person to do that if that does happen, as the Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals MVPs were just introduced a couple years ago. That will make Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have one of the most decorated NBA seasons to date. If you're just watching, we're doing the NBA Eastern Conference Finals Game 6 live reaction. I will be bringing the audio in as soon as the game officially starts. Man, I just got a haircut today, so I'm feeling a little fresh. You know, as soon as you get your haircut, you gotta stay outside a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Do random shit. Go get some gas, walk around the mall, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta see it, not just me. Can't let a good haircut go to waste, you dig? If you're just watching now, sound off below. Who do you think is gonna win Game 6? New York Knicks, Indiana Pacers. Who scores more than 30 points tonight? And if the Indiana Pacers do win this game and make it to the NBA Finals, who should win Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Sound off in the chat below. Game audio will be brought back in as soon as the game officially starts. Right now, it's just a bunch of commercials. And shout out to everybody. Let me know where y'all are from in the chat. Everybody watching live, let me know where y'all watching from. If y'all are just joining the stream now, just let me know where y'all from, where y'all watching from. NBA Finals Game 6, New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Okay, looks like game starting soon. Okay. Okay, game audio is coming in. Game is about to start. We're almost at tip-off. Let's go. Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks. Game 6. Let's go.
3 games to 2, with the Knicks having won 2 of the last 3. The winner of this series goes to the NBA Finals to play the Western
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, folks. Welcome courtside. Kevin Harlan, Coach Stan Van Gundy, the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller will check in with our reporter Allie LaForce in just a second. Stan, I'll begin with you. How do the Pacers approach tonight?
Well, they've got to push the pace in this game. Very important. They've got to take
Let's see if the Indiana Pacers can close out at home, or if the Knicks force a game 7 and go back to New York City, the Big Apple, Madison Square Garden.
Offensively aggressive Tyrese Halliburton.
And Coach, what I'm looking for from New York, keep your eye on early. Can the Knicks?
This is a game 6, but it's going to feel like a game 7.
Force defensively they had in game 5. It was all about the ball pressure from the jump. And they must keep the Pacers.
If you're just joining the stream, let me know where you're watching live from.
And keep it down. The Knicks could be forcing.
If you just started watching, let me know where you're watching live from. This is the NBA Game 6, Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks. Live reaction.
On the Pacers injury report, the health of that sprained right ankle is unknown, and it's paramount to the success of this game. Coach Carlisle told us it was much worse in game 5 than it was in game 4, which is why he played limited minutes. They haven't really tested it because they didn't want to add additional work on it, and they were ramping it up for tonight. He said he's in pain, but it's no excuse.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for that one and how it affects this game.
Allie, we thank you. Tonight's starting lineups are presented by Kia. Reg, one player that's going to be in your target tonight.
Well, if trends continue, Pascal Siakam.
And we're live. Tip off officially starts. Let's go.
15 points in game 5. You're expecting a big outcome from Siakam.
Stan, how about you?
Well, I think Bridges, for me,
New York has the ball. Jalen Brunson to the rack. Halliburton has the ball. Gives it to Siakam. Wide open.
He's had a couple 30-point games and a good feed to Neesmith inside.
Well, Brunson, he's reluctant to switch out on Siakam. They're going with that Siakam, Neesmith high screen and roll because they.
Mikal Bridges has the ball.
And he's not going to switch. He's going to
Bridges to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Got it. Brunson is 2 for 2 for field goals. Siakam has the ball. Fade away in the lane. Misses. Rebound by OG. Jalen Brunson has the ball. Mikal Bridges has it. Oh, miss. Nembhard. Turner. In and out. Looks like the New York Knicks are starting out strong so far.
The back there by Neesmith, a little bit too aggressive on the offensive glass. And those are one of those fouls. I'm sure they're going to hope he got back.
Game 6 in Indiana. Oh, still by Nembhard. Oh, okay.
Still here. Oh my goodness. Nembhard.
The live score is slightly in front of the stream. Stream is slightly behind.
That the Pacers want to apply for 48 minutes.
Normally, you see
Jalen Brunson's bringing the ball up.
make plays like that. Nice. Maybe they can get Nembhard going.
Getting clogged up. Shot clock is down to 7.
This is intense in the
Ooh.
trying to get up into the ball.
Mikal Bridges to Robinson. Alley-oop. New York is coming out very strong. New York is great on defense right now. A lot of energy. New York came to play.
It's Brunson the other way. Just has been on.
Corner three from Bridges. New York has had a strong start.
This is exactly what
New York is 4 for 5 from field goals.
Pivotal game 6.
Halliburton really struggled in game 5 with 8 points. Needs to be aggressive in the thoughts of our analysts. Knocked away. New York is all over the place, knocking it away.
If New York forces a game 7 and wins that and goes to the NBA Finals, Knicks fans will literally destroy New York. Knicks fans are an Avengers level threat.
To make the play, and then Brunson drawing the help from Nimhard. Bridges knocks down the 3.
Halliburton way outside. Brunson is on him. He'll take it 3. With the rebound
Knicks got the ball.
Anthony Towns.
Jason
He's had 3 consecutive double-doubles for the Knicks. 3, Brunson other end. Rebound, Robinson, no. Got his miss. Kicks
Turnover.
back on
Anunoby. Going back to the Pacers.
Goes through the hands of Bridges on a low throw and a turnover by New York.
But the early trends here are all for New York. Mitchell Robinson on the offensive glass. The defensive pressure by the Knicks. Up and aggressive.
Turnover surprise with the pass. He'll go now bulldozing into Robinson. It's out of bounds. It's off of New York. It's Indiana's ball. Shot clock at 10.
The only thing for New York on the negative side, 2 turnovers already, and it's been a problem in this series. They're averaging 15 turnovers a game.
And the points off turnovers clearly favor the Pacers. Here's a 3 by Siakam.
A good start for Siakam.
Coach, I think that
It's going to be a close game. It is a game 6, but it is going to feel like a game 7.
the primary defender on Brunson during this first quarter.
Brunson.
It's been Nimhard.
Nimhard will chase Brunson.
Pacers with the rebound.
On the foul. The rebound is collected by Neesmith, and Indiana the other way. Here comes Halliburton. And now Nimhard will try to work his way in with Robinson in the way. An open Neesmith for 3.
Pacers hit 3. Looks like they are closing that gap.
Has to play. Give the
Knicks came out strong, but it looks like the Pacers are catching up.
And then it's off to the races with ball movement.
It's Neesmith's 15th 3 of the series. 56%
Jalen Brunson with the ball.
Since that 8 of 9 in game 1.
Well, they're all over Brunson, but it's been that way
Robinson.
the entire series.
Sorry, to Anunoby. Excuse me. Anunoby to the rack. Gets it.
Duel with Neesmith and take it
Outlet pass to Siakam. Euro step. Got it.
Siakam.
Beautiful.
Euro step for 2 around Brunson.
That was off a made layup by OG.
The Pacers
How fast the Pacers got
play like their name. Extremely fast paced.
Siakam has really hurt the Knicks throughout this series in transition.
Bridges on top and Neesmith on him. Towns will be picked up by
Anthony
Siakam.
Towns
Shot clock
misses.
Down to 4. Carl Anthony Towns. Rebound collected by Nimhard. And Neesmith.
Wide open. Miles Turner. 3. Got it.
Back on top. Turner open for the 3.
And here comes
My bad, y'all. Yawning. Man's a little tired.
90 feet.
Mikal Bridges bring the ball up. We got
Make him see
just under 7 minutes in the first quarter.
And you notice they've switched Nimhard onto Brunson because I think what you noticed, Reggie, is Neesmith's ankle wasn't doing
3.
great.
And Brunson misses.
It's a 3, and Brunson will fan on the shot. It was tipped by Turner.
Kicked out of bounds.
On the floor, Robinson kicked out of bounds. It's off Indiana.
Okay. Timeout. Going to commercial. This game has been very, very exciting so far. Very close. It's going to be a fast-paced game.
The Pacers won. Quick inbounds, 1 pass ahead, 1 dribble, and Siakam to the rim.
We're on commercial break right now. Shout out to anybody who just started watching. It's a Knicks versus Pacers game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Whatever platform you're watching for, I don't really care. Let me know where you're from. And comment below, who do you think's going to win game 6? Do you got the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks? Bam. Let's see the box score right now. Right now, Jalen Brunson is leading the Knicks with 4 points and 1 rebound, 1 assist. We got Mikal Bridges right behind him with 3 points. And for the Indiana Pacers, we got Pascal Siakam leading with 5 points. Aaron Nesmith right behind him with 5 points. Tyrese Halliburton has not scored yet. Again, if you just started watching the stream, let me know where you're coming from, who you got taking this game, Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. We're just on commercial break right now. Right now, we got just a little bit over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. It's on commercial break. We'll be back soon.
Don't forget to download the FanDuel Sports app. It's the best place for all live betting and same game parlays, and it pays out.
Okay, we got the game back.
There you go. The question tonight is, are we going back to New York? New York state of mind?
We're going back to New York.
We're going back to New York City. Guaranteed. Oh, my goodness.
Back to New York City.
4-point lead. They started to.
If this series goes back to New York, I think the New York Knicks will make it to the finals.
After they began, 4 of 5, diving inside Brunson. Toppin is in, got a hand on the ball. And it's
I think if the Knicks make it to the finals, they'll probably lose to the Thunder. I think the Indiana Pacers make a better matchup against the OKC Thunder.
on Indiana. And a turnover, Turner.
Nice job.
Violation.
Nice job defensively.
I think regardless of which team in the East makes it, the Thunder will still win the finals. But I think the Pacers match up better against the OKC Thunder than the Knicks. I think the Knicks will get clamped defensively. What do y'all think? Towns for 3. Miss. Robinson rebound.
Towns into Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Now they blitz him. He spins into the paint.
Anthony Towns in the paint. Spins. Robinson tip. Got it.
Here's Mathurin. 2 terrific 20-point games, a drive, and an offensive foul.
Charge.
Number 1.
Knicks ball.
Brunson not known as an elite defender, but great taking charges. And Mitchell Robinson just all over the glass. 5 offensive rebounds already.
Robinson started games 3, 4, and 5. One of the big moves made by Coach Tom Thibodeau. Bridges tried to spin, throws it away.
Brunson has the ball. Turnover. Pacers have it.
Again,
Toppin, got it.
The Knicks and the turnovers, coach, on the road, securing the basketball.
Towns left free with a 3. Rebound Robinson.
Wide open, Karl-Anthony Towns. Brick.
And in this first quarter, a lot of
back to the, oh, nice. Robinson to Jalen, to Karl-Anthony Towns in the paint. Nice ball movement.
Dominating here in the first quarter.
Halliburton swerves to the line, feeding Turner.
Halliburton has the ball. Miles Turner and 1. Miles Turner will go to the line.
Anunoby picks up number 1 for the Knicks.
And this is all about body position. Mitchell Robinson again just pushing Turner underneath the rim. And here's the dump down pass to Turner. Now Turner's knocked down a three. Now he's seen
Nice and one.
go through. Again, he was a non-factor, coach.
This is game 6, but it feels like game 7. You get the feeling that the Indiana Pacers know that if they go back to New York, they will not win. So they want to close it out as much as they can tonight. And the Knicks obviously want to force the game 7. They know that if they can go back to New York, they can take the series and go to the NBA Finals. Again, if you just started watching, let me know who you got winning this game. Do you have the Indiana Pacers closing it out today? Or do you have the New York Knicks extending this to a game 7 and going back to New York?
That might mean no Bradley. Brunson leaves.
Oh, Brunson, okay. Picks up the ball.
Toppin will meet him. Shot clock at 5. Bridges to the right.
Okay.
Early points for Bridges. Halliburton. Knocked away. Intercepted. Back and forth we go.
Oh, turnover. Oh, and then they intercepted.
Rebound Hart.
Nembhard.
Outlet quickly.
Miss from 3.
And 3 Pacers back there to meet him.
That's great transition defense by Indiana.
This is a messy-ass game, man.
Into the blitz. They knock it away. Nembhard.
Another turnover.
And back to Mathurin. Knocked away from behind. Great defense by Bridges.
Ooh, blocked.
It's Brunson. Turner's on him. McBride. And back to Brunson.
This game is frantic as hell, boy.
Puts it down.
Brunson, 3. Knocks it. Woo.
Here's the pressure full court by Bridges. He's been doing a good job here.
This game is going to be nothing but pure cinema.
Brunson 7 points, leading all scores. Halliburton with the ball. Bridges will tail him. Intercepted. It's picked up by Hart.
Another turnover. This game has been turnover city the last 2-3 minutes.
It is a charge, and it's on Hart.
Coach,
it's his first.
This is what you talk about not giving.
Josh Hart gets called for a charge.
2-on-1 opportunity for Indiana.
Okay, these teams are going at each other. They want to win. Both of these teams really want to win.
Right now, we're 2020.
Both teams are jittery, nervous, making a lot of silly turnovers.
The game is so fast, and it favors Indiana.
I think both teams are feeling the pressure.
Hang with this pace for a half, but I don't think for an
both teams feel the pressure.
this up. But Indiana's got to quit turning the ball over also.
Bridges out, Shamet in, Brunson out, Wright in, Turner's out, McConnell is in. He's got the ball right now, T.J. McConnell. There's Bryan in the contest, and Halliburton with the ball. It's a 3. And the rebound by
Halliburton 3.
picked up by DeLon Wright.
Breaks it.
Well, this group
Halliburton has been shooting terribly from 3. He also shot abysmal from 3 in the last game as well.
For the Knicks.
And that's all they're trying to do is be a gap stop until they can get Towns and Brunson back in the game.
Shamet, Robinson, that's the result. Great feed, good one.
Oh,
Slams it home, and
Robinson has been playing an amazing game so far.
So why is he so wide open?
Robinson has been great on the offensive boards, and he's put in a lot of defensive work.
No good. Rebound McBride. Halliburton has started 0 for 3.
Another Halliburton miss.
Robinson's tired, though. He's done a lot of work.
If the Pacers want to win this, Halliburton will have to have a good game. He cannot have a trash game like he did in Game 5.
Rebound Toppin. Knicks by 2. They've led by 5. Indiana's led by 5. McConnell flies the other way. In the corner. The 3 is in. Good looking shot. And Thomas Bryant.
Indiana 3.
It's a rare stretch for the Knicks to have both Brunson and Towns on the bench together.
In the
Towns
first quarter.
now at the table.
Shamet 3, no. Rebound Toppin. And now Halliburton. Off that baseline, he'll feed. And there's Toppin.
Toppin in the lane.
For Halliburton, it's not about always scoring. Whenever he can get a foot or 2 in the paint, he collapses the defense. And everyone's so focused on why isn't he scoring 30 a game.
Just under 1 minute left in the first quarter.
That's when he's at his best.
Charles Barkley.
Just under 1 minute left in the first quarter. It has been a very exciting game so far. Very close. You can tell both teams are extremely nervous, feel the pressure. There's been a lot of turnovers, but overall very exciting. Let's check the stats right now. Let's take a look and see what we got on the Knicks. We got McCall Bridges with 5 points. OG Anunoby with 2. Karl Anthony Towns with 2 points. Mitchell Robinson with 5 rebounds already, 6 points. He's having a phenomenal game so far. And we got Jalen Brunson with 7 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. For the Knicks, Pascal Siakam has 5. Aaron Nesmith has 5. Miles Turner with 6. Andrew Nembhard with 2. And Tyrese Halliburton still has not scored yet, but he's been facilitating his teammates. He has 4 assists already. Now, Tyrese Halliburton had a terrible game last game. And though he's facilitating his teammates, he's gonna need to score this game if the Indiana Pacers want to win. You cannot have another game like last game. I think he only scored 8 or 9 points the whole game. If Indiana wants to win Game 6, that can't happen again. He needs to be a beast on the offense by assisting his teammates, facilitating his teammates. But he's also going to be able to score. He needs to be able to score as well. You cannot have a repeat of the last game where you only scored 9 points. We're also going to need a solid game from Pascal Siakam if they want to close out in Indiana as well. But so far, it's only a 3-point game. It's very close. Any team can take it. This game is going to come down to the wire. It is a Game 6, but it is going to feel like a Game 7. Indiana knows they cannot afford to go back to New York for Game 7. But New York knows that if they go back to Game 7 for New York, that they're most likely going to the finals. Again, if you just started watching the stream, let me know where you're from. Let me know who you got for Game 6. Do you have the Indiana Pacers or do you have the New York Knicks? Right now we're on commercial break. We're waiting for the game to come back. Whatever platform you're watching on, we got polls in there. Let me know who you got for Game 6. You got the New York Knicks. You got the Indiana Pacers.
In the first quarter,
Game back.
he's gotten the Knicks a couple of buckets out for those. They're going to have to do a better job keeping him off the glass.
Karl Anthony Towns is in there with Wright and McBride for New York. Hart remains on the floor. Shamet will inbound.
And Indiana going with that smaller lineup again, Reggie. No center in the game. Bryant comes out. Siakam will come in to guard Towns.
Ben Shepherd is in for the first time. Here's
Game's back. Let's go.
And it's off to Shamet. And into Towns. Gotta go help early. He's gonna go right into Siakam, who swats at the ball. Knocks it away. Off of New York. Indiana's ball.
Yeah, but they're very fortunate again because here he splits the double team. McConnell's too late. If he doesn't get a hand
Indiana
on
gets the ball back.
that could potentially be an and one. You got to come quick on Towns.
It's Toppin. And now McConnell. He'll finagle his way down low and meet the defense of Towns. And the shot clock is at 5 and across the way, and he'll fire. Rebound offensively. Toppin lost the ball. McBride collects. New York the other way.
Misses.
Offense.
New York gets the ball.
New cat here, especially with Brunson on the bench.
Shamet and Shepherd. There's a whistle.
That's going to be 2 on Nesmith. Again, they need his fouls.
He was guarding Towns.
Off-ball foul.
2 fouls and neither one of them guarding Brunson.
Indiana had a foul to give tonight. From Indianapolis, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X1. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA.
Look at the wrestling match down low between Siakam and Towns.
It's Wright and Shepard. A corkscrew move. He puts it up and fouled as he fired.
Well, any offense you get
Oh,
out
nice
of this
move.
group, especially a guy
Gets
like
fouled.
DeLon Wright who's in there for his defense, that is an excellent move. He's looking a little bit like Jalen Brunson right
Oh,
there.
he's going
with
against
the
him every
gimmicks
day.
and the shot.
That's a great move.
But that's a mistake defensively by Shepard. You got to know your personnel out there, and you kind of want DeLon.
We got DeLon right at the line.
Like that.
Want to remind you, download the
Taking free throws.
Sportsbook app tonight and make every playoff
It's the first one.
on America's #1 sportsbook.
That was a quick hook there for Towns. Robinson back on the floor.
Last possession of the quarter. They're going to go with the defensive lineup. Robinson had gotten a quick blow, enough to come back in and guard.
Stan, bringing these defensive guys off the Thibodeau bench has been huge for New York.
It is, and this is probably about the best
It's
defensive
both.
lineup New York can get out there. Minus
25 to 24, 1 point game.
to give them more size.
New York's got a foul to give. And there's a difference of 2.5 seconds. Game clock
We
and
got
shot clock. With the Knicks down
just under 20
5-1
seconds
on
left in the
D.
first quarter.
McConnell making a move. Halliburton above. Wright's got it.
Pacers are going to try and run it out.
Clock at 2. A 2 by Halliburton. Rebound
Halliburton gets the ball.
Inside Robinson.
Halliburton takes a shot.
Quarter has come to a close.
Miss.
New York led by 5. The Indiana Pacers
Okay,
led by
and that's the end of the
5
first
with
quarter.
3 ties and 5 lead changes. New York ends the quarter on a 9-5 run. It's Game 6. The 2025 NBA playoffs are presented by Google.
Okay, we're at commercial break, the end of the first quarter. So as you can see, it is a very close game, 25-24. Indiana Pacers lead. There's been a bunch of lead changes, a bunch of turnovers. So this game can go to any team. We don't know. Be right back.
Red Bull gives you wings. You love that, baby.
Wait till you see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle of 3.
We bike, we bike.
Pushed by Hart, foul New York.
A man of my heart right here. Landry
Okay,
Shamet
Siakam's going to the line.
without the basketball here. And they're not going to call a lot of plays, but if you can move and know how to use screens. Mathurin goes over the top. The fade there by Shamet to that short corner three.
Part of the AT&T connected cam. Foul on Hart. That's the second on him. Siakam is at the line. First quarter saw 6 points from Turner. Siakam had 5 in the first
Check him at the line
quarter.
for taking 2 free throws.
He's got 8 now after that 3. Halliburton has gone 0 of 4 starting for Indiana.
And this is where Siakam has struggled, though, throughout the playoffs, under 70% at the free throw line.
He's got 2 30-point games in this series. 1 of 2 right there.
Okay. 50%.
DeLon Wright. Shepard is on him. Hard in Toppin.
He's got the ball.
Knocked away by Toppin.
Brunson is resting.
Seconded in by Siakam. He'll fly.
Flash Hart trying to go to the basket. It's blocked.
Mathurin tries to get
Pascal
it.
Siakam.
Knocked away, and a whistle and a foul.
Miss. He's
Look
going
at
to the
this
line.
by Obi Toppin, staying in the play, staying down on the initial shot fake, and then a great block that gets Indiana out in transition.
Shamet picks up number 1. Benedict Mathurin will be at the free throw line. 23 points, Reg, in game 5. 20 points in game.
Mathurin hits the first free throw. Okay, Benedict Mathurin hits both free throws.
Will slam it home, and he's got 4.
Henry Shamet continues to play very, very well.
The more confidence, the more he's playing.
And I think he's going to get more minutes and take away Bridges' minutes because he's a better shooter than Bridges. The pump fake here and finding OG.
Well, Shamet came into this game with the second best plus minus in this series behind Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks have been plus 22 with Shamet on the floor.
Mathurin has a ball. Loader, butter.
He can score with the best of them. He's going to have to step up his defense, though, here. Sometimes he can kind of lose coverage a little bit. He's got to stay with Shamet.
Here's Wright, and now Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. He'll explode into the defensive Shepard and get it to go.
Drive to the basket.
Shepard opened up
Gets
the
it.
slide.
Nice move by Anunoby.
It's one thing to try to influence a guy one way, and he was trying to get him to go left. You can't just open up and give him a straight line drive to the
Pitches
rim.
ball.
Here's Siakam smashing his way in.
Siakam.
Defense, rebound Towns. Anunoby the other
Misses.
way. Bent by the defense of McConnell. Again, he'll take it at hard.
Too easy.
OG Anunoby to the rack again.
OG.
Tie game.
Putting his imprints in on this game here in the second.
Pacers take a timeout.
Basically goes right through McConnell.
Anunoby has started 4 for 4, and we are tied at 33 on TNT.
Remember Shutter Shades and the mustache craze? How about the mannequin challenge, the Running Man challenge, the Harlem Shake, and the sepia filter? So artsy. Oh, and this, whatever this was, whatever any of this was. You've graduated from all that stuff. So why do you still have the same bank? It's time to graduate financially to Ally Bank, where your money grows 2 times faster, as you used to say. #goals. So open an account with the bank that's your ally.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure.
Commercial break.
Experience
People who keep this country moving. Only on commercial break. Kim will be back in a minute. Right now, the Indiana Pacers lead 36-33. Jalen Brunson has 7 points. Mitchell Robinson got 6. OG Anunoby is leading the Knicks with 8. On the Pacers side, we got Pascal Siakam leading scoring with 9 points. Aaron Nesmith with 5. Miles Turner with 6. Obi Toppin with 7. Tyrese Halliburton still has not scored any points. Game's back.
We're tied at 33. Coming up Monday on TNT, if necessary, the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7 from the Garden, Pacers in New York. That would start at 8 Eastern. Then June 5th on ABC, the NBA Finals begin with the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on.
Okay, anyone who just started watching, let me know who you think's gonna win Game 6, Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks.
NBA app for more information.
Comment in the chat.
3 minutes gone, second quarter. It's Siakam.
Pacers have the ball.
Nembhard driving, Shamet is there, back on top, Shepard, shot clock at 5. Toppin, he'll set, fire the 3.
Papa hits a 3.
Indiana very efficient, Reggie, with 10 made field goals. Make it 13 made field goals on 10 assists with a foul on Shepard on the driving Shamet.
And Toppin was only 1 for 11 from 3 in this series until this one. Towns goes under. Toppin gets time and knocks it in.
It's 2 fouls here on Shepard now. And the Pacers, though, nice start from behind the arc. 6 of 10. And 14 bench points for the Pacers.
Well, on the Pacers, if
Next
they
ball.
make over a third of their threes in these playoffs, they're 11-0.
And they're the number 1 3-point shooting team in the playoffs. Anunoby over Siakam.
OG fadeaway.
By McConnell.
Doesn't get it.
He's got a lot of speed and shifts gears, and down he goes. The ball is loose. It's dug out
Ooh.
by Anunoby.
Call fell on the ground. Lost the ball.
It's New York.
Went out of bounds.
OG
Knicks ball.
I don't know who got the hand on the ball on that dribble penetration by McConnell. This is a nice job by OG just to get the ball out of his hands. There's the finger out of bounds there by Siakam. And again, turnover.
Yeah, looks like it was Nick ball.
For Indiana.
All right, DeLon Wright brings the ball down the court.
Yeah, their 3 wins, they've been outstanding.
Passes to Josh Hart. OG, Josh Hart.
And already 5 tonight.
Screen roll at top.
Anthony Towns.
Shot clock at 1. Back to the basket. Shot by Anunoby. It's a shot clock.
We gotta shoot that. Oh, we missed it. Shot clock violation. Pacers get the ball back.
For the Pacers. Attention
Tom
to
Thibodeau
detail.
looks pissed.
As soon as Towns gets it in that mid post, you show him double. Nice job there defensively by Indiana. And this has been a long run.
Carl Anthony Towns needs to be a little bit more aware of what on the shot clock. He should have took that.
And DeLon Wright off the bench.
Halliburton's come back in. Turner's come back in for Indiana.
Halliburton and Mikal Bridges are being subbed back in.
Halliburton wide open.
We've had some time to rest. Halliburton wide open. Ooh.
That's a bad defensive breakdown by New York.
If Halliburton starts hitting 3, this might be game over. That's his first points of the night.
New York, 7.5 in the half.
If Pacers can lead without Halliburton even getting hot and Halliburton starts going off, this game is wraps.
With 2 threes.
Halliburton was hesitant on that 3, almost did not take it. Looks like he's having some confidence issues, but if he does get hot, it might be wraps. If you just started watching, let me know where you're watching from. Sound off in the comments and the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, let me know who you think got game 6, Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. We're on commercial break. Also, let me know which player you think will finish the game with more than 30 points. Who finishes this game with scoring 30 plus? Do you think it'll be Halliburton, Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Siakam? Who gets 30 plus in this game? Sound off in the chat. Let's see who's the closest to 30 right now. Pascal Siakam leads the Indiana Pacers with 9 points in scoring. And for the Knicks, it looks like OG Anunoby is leading scoring with 8 points. Pretty balanced for the Knicks overall. Mikal Bridges with 5, OG Anunoby with 8, Karl Anthony Towns with 2 points, Mitchell Robinson with 6, Jalen Brunson with 7. Sound off in the comments and let me know who you think gets 30 plus tonight. Looks like it's 50-50 in the polls, man. Y'all think everybody thinks it's 50% Knicks, Pacers? I agree. This game can go to anybody. Any team that gets hot towards the end is pretty much going to win this game. I think this game will continue to be close for the entirety. I think it will go down to the wire. And whichever team gets hot at the end is going to be the team that wins this game. If you just started watching the screen, let me know where you're watching from. And let me know who you think is going to take Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Right now, we're on a commercial break. We got just a little bit over 7 minutes left in the second half. Sorry, in the second quarter. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're back.
Indiana's finest, Mike Epps.
Timothy Chalamet is at every single Knicks game now, man. But we got Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hull, Aya Boston, some of the Indiana Fever players.
Well, and the Fever struggling a little with Caitlin Clark out for a couple of weeks. Had a couple of close losses, lost by 2 yesterday.
She's got a quad strain. I think it was her 3rd straight loss.
All right, we're back.
Brunson is in.
Knicks got the ball. Karl Anthony Towns has it.
Brunson had it knocked away.
Oh, almost lost the ball. Towns to the basket. And one. Should have been an and one. But he got it to go. Tough shot in the paint against Turner.
Turner, good cut. Shepard in the corner, open. Nembhard, three.
Oh, outright. Nembhard's wide open. This is wide open three.
Out of bounds, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
And it's a tough drive here.
He had to work every inch for it, didn't he?
He did.
Look at this.
Oh, he may have gotten fouled, too, on a couple of times on that drive.
It could get gnarly in there.
I'll tell you what, too. Nembhard is doing an excellent job on Brunson. They started
It's gnarly in there, huh?
on him, switched quickly to Nembhard.
Brunson has a block.
Been fantastic against it.
Shot clock at 11 off Indiana.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball.
Well, the thing on these drives that Brunson
11 left on the shot clock.
He's exposing the ball, forcing Nembhard to reach, but he's not getting the call.
Here's Towns.
Got a crowd on.
Anthony Towns has a 9 to shoot.
He'll try to ram his way inside across the lane. Hits the deck into Turner.
Miles Turner guarding. Throws it up. Wow. He will shoot free throws, but he's holding his knee. Looks like he is hurt.
Again, it's the same
Uh-oh.
every time.
Yeah, but I think he's fine. I think this is all for show.
Anthony Towns holding his knee. Looks like he might be injured.
On that last play.
Karl Anthony Towns
It does not look good.
has 9 games in this postseason of at least 20 points and 10 rebounds, most of any player this year.
Struggling a little tonight, though. Starting out 2 for 7.
It's the first one.
Talking to the official Tyler Ford on those drives by Cat, that they're just grabbing him.
Shepard out, and Neesmith has come back in for the Pacers.
I would think about putting Neesmith on Karl Anthony Towns and then just doubling in the post, Reggie. I like
What are they saying in the crowd? I can't hear.
to play him on the perimeter better. You can put Miles Turner on Josh Hart.
Towns hits the second one.
Giannonobi.
Towns hits 2. Kick by Bridges. Shot clock at 16.
Oh, kick ball.
Halliburton is having to start this offense. It's almost directly in front of us at half court. I'd like to see some back screens or something, or put Halliburton off the ball and have him set some back screens and slipping and get the ball so he can get it in movement that way, as opposed to being the primary ball handler.
Robinson back in. Towns will go to the bench. Halliburton with the ball. Shot clock in single digits. Works his way into Hart. Foul.
Well, Josh
It's
Hart
fouled.
looked for the screen. Anytime you turn your head to look at the screen, you're going to get beaten the other way.
And he's got 3 fouls.
Oh, wow. I don't know why that's not a shooting foul.
Again, I don't know about this gather, and it looked like Halliburton was getting ready to go up to shoot the basketball.
I would agree with you on that. And I think if it's even close, give the free throws to the shooter. Let's not reward the foul.
That's going to be a foul on Bridges. The ball was not
What
in
was
bounds.
that?
This is going to be 1 free throw and side out for
Look out,
Indiana.
Bridges.
Yeah, you want to be aggressive, but these are the kind, you've got to avoid things like this. All he's doing is running out to catch the ball out high. It's a giveaway point right there.
Halliburton at the free throw line.
8 points and 2 of 7 after
Hits.
game 4 with the triple-double. Indiana in the bonus now with 6.5 to go in the half.
That's an easy call, too.
Very easy.
Halliburton and Bridges is there.
And Indiana gets the ball back.
Turner, 3 away.
Popping wide open 3. Miss.
Look at Nembhard. Even
Rebound by
on
Robinson.
defense, is
Sorry,
up
by
to
OG Anunoby.
free throw line extended, getting over screens, fight.
Brunson tries to take it in. Out to Towns. 3 is away. No. Rebound. Anunoby through his legs. On the floor. Diving Halliburton. It will be New York's ball.
Well, both teams, again, going for these 50-50 balls, but they're ending up in New York's way. I like the hustle here, but it's still Knicks possession here. Now Siakam back on the floor here for Toppin.
Each team is shooting 47% from the floor. Knicks have made 3 threes, 7 threes, Indiana.
Loose ball foul.
Right now.
And it'll be 3. Robinson was leaning in. pushed him. Foul, Turner. That's the second on the center for the Pacers.
Mitchell Robinson is just relentless.
If there's a game ball, if New York wins, it should go to Robinson.
The start of the series, we talked about
Brunson has the ball
possessions.
on Nembhard.
And Robinson allowing the Knicks extra possessions because of his work on the offensive glass.
In and out.
The screen, Halliburton the way, blasting his way low and over Halliburton.
Looks like it's Knicks ball.
Another possession because of
Ball got hit out of bounds, but it looks like it's going back to the Knicks.
I would think so. And it's Mitchell Robinson again.
Yeah.
So on these last two, he does not get credit for offensive rebounds. But both times, once he draws a foul,
McCall has the ball.
two
Back to
extra
Brunson.
possessions here, in addition to the 5 offensive rebounds he already has.
Brunson's got 7. 3 of 9. Cross
Butter.
Anunoby.
OG's getting hot.
what a start for OG.
Soon he must be there.
Well, the Knicks players other than Towns and Brunson all out to good starts. But Towns and Brunson are 5 for 17 combined.
And there's a foul.
Well, that's only going to be the first on Towns.
5:27 to go here in the second quarter. Tonight from Indianapolis, the NBA.
So we have Siakam at the line.
is brought to you by Google,
He will shoot 2.
proud sponsor of the NBA.
We got just over, a little bit over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Pascal Siakam hits the first one.
Game 5, the Pacers Stan had their
Pascal has been shooting terribly from the free throw line this entire series and struggling in the playoffs overall.
Look at the score of the game. This is Knicks defense and keeping it. We talked about the magic number for the Pacers was over 110.
Misses a second free throw.
Under that and keep the game close. With Brunson being the best clutch player.
Brunson's bringing the ball down.
Siakam has missed 2 free throws tonight, 2 of 4.
OG has it.
Inside Anunoby.
Ooh.
At 6, pass out of the reach of Towns, held and fouled.
And is that going to be 3 on Neesmith?
Neesmith gets his 3rd foul. He will be subbed out.
Made a couple of threes.
Neesmith subbed out for Jarris Walker. 5 minutes left.
What a spot to come in, right? With 5 minutes left here in the second. 1 possession game.
The Indiana Pacers are making a lot of stupid mistakes. And the refs are nitpicking every single thing that's going on.
Now the game is kind of slow.
That's a foul. Halliburton's damn near grabbing Mikal Bridges' hips. You cannot do that.
Grabbing guys.
Yeah.
These 2 Indiana fouls.
Mikal Bridges at the line.
We don't see Nembhard get called for fouls, and he's got the tough assignment on Brunson. He
Hits the first free throw.
physical's one thing. Grabbing people in front of the referees is just undisciplined basketball.
And you guys' point about this being a low-scoring game, the Knicks have won the 2 lowest-scoring games in this series.
They have it. What's
Mikal hits the second.
worst offensive games? Their 2 worst shooting games. Their 2 worst offensive rating games. They're the games they've won. Because for New York in this series, it's all about their defense.
Nembhard misses.
Nembhard sets up with a 16-foot jump shot.
He just has no rhythm at the offensive end for Indiana in Nembhard.
Ooh.
I would go to OG with
Bad pass by Jalen.
Nembhard on him.
Brunson inside, knocked away, and picked up Nembhard.
Pacers score. Easy points in the paint.
Got it from Nembhard. With the hockey assist.
Another foul on Nembhard.
Well, how are they scoring from their... Oh, that's going to be a foul on Nembhard. And a silly foul. I mean, you're just gift-wrapping points right here.
Well, and I love how Nembhard's defended him. Don't give him 2 free throws here. But the Knicks, that's their 8th turnover. That's turned into 12 Indiana points.
That's a terrible foul.
So here's Brunson.
Terrible foul. Sorry, refs. That one is trash. Let these mans play, man. Brunson will shoot 2 at the line. Hits the first one.
Brunson with the 32. And
Very close game.
Karl Anthony Towns had 24. Brunson and Towns together outscored the Pacers starting lineup in game 5.
Brunson misses the second free throw.
Well, right now, Brunson and Towns are the two guys that are struggling. 5 for 17 between them. The rest of the teams, 11 for 18. So their teammates are shooting 60%, and they're not even shooting 30%.
It's Walker. Anunoby met him. Brunson is on Nembhard.
Nembhard hits.
The Turner screen takes it in. 15.
Again, if you just started watching, let me know where you're watching from. And let me know who you got winning Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. You got the Knicks or the Pacers? Put it in the chat. Another turnover. Halliburton dunks. Trying to put an exclamation point on. Pacers 47, Knicks 42. Karl Anthony Towns with the miss. Wanted a foul. Pascal. Halliburton floater miss.
The lean, the feed. Halliburton's got it. He'll put up a teardrop. Rebound Towns. Outlet Anunoby.
There's a little bit over 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Defensive teams in the league. Hard to get anybody behind them.
Towns trying to plow his way down, but two are around him.
Anunoby blocked. Then goes to the rack and gets fouled by Pascal Siakam. He will go to the line for two.
Bodies on the floor like confetti.
Halliburton in transition. This kind of surprised Bridges with the throwdown.
That's,
He gets it done on the
that's some great hustle.
Foul on.
Pacers are challenging a foul. Commercial break. So we got just a little bit over 3 minutes left in the quarter. Right now, the Indiana Pacers are challenging the last play. OG Anunoby went to the rack and was fouled by Pascal Siakam. Pacers do not think it's a foul and they are challenging. Let's take a look at the scoreboard so far. Pascal Siakam leads the Indiana Pacers with 10 points. And we have OG Anunoby leading the New York Knicks with 10 points. Let me know who you guys think is going to score over 30 points in this game. And let me know who you think wins this game. The Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. We just got 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Back from commercial break.
Watch the right leg of OG. That's where the contact happens first and kind of what buckles over Siakam. I could very well see this.
Looks like OG leads with his knee.
On OG.
OG led with his knee and it looks like he hit Pascal in the nuts. Indiana Pacers are challenging. We will see if they win.
Anunoby's got 10 and Siakam has 10. Those are two leading scorers so far with 3 to play in the first half.
OG Anunoby knees Pascal Siakam right in the nuts as he's going up to the rack. Pascal Siakam also gets all ball. Not sure if this will be a defensive foul.
Pacers losing game
If you just joined the stream, let me know where you're watching from. Put it in the chat.
March 10th.
And let me know who you got winning Game 6, the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks.
As we await, they've looked, and here's our call.
Following this review, on the drive to the basket, we have a normal shooting motion by the shooter. And therefore, we do not have a defensive foul, an offensive foul on the play. It is an
I think that's a bad call.
We will have 2 free throws and play off the second.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know how getting hit in the nuts is.
So Anunoby will be at the free throw line.
I don't know about that, Coach.
I disagree with that. Totally.
It is a normal shooting motion, but he's also leading with a knee. I guess you can hit someone in the nuts and still get some 2 free throws out of that.
Free throw line and off the glass.
Right, and they have no.
OG hits the first free throw.
Everything else, they've done fairly well right here. New York with 22 paint points, and now at the line trying to get free throws 8 and 9 to go down.
How about OG?
OG hits the second.
With 11, working on 12. Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, they are 5 for 18, and it's a 1-possession game.
Halliburton to the rack.
10 points, second quarter for the Knicks. Halliburton catching his way in. Got it.
Halliburton's getting going a little bit. His aggressiveness is up. He's looking to get into the paint and score.
Siakam is on Towns. Nembhard is on Brunson.
Brunson now has to start looking to be aggressive here offensively.
Bridges corner 3 hits.
In the corner, Bridges 3. Cut!
Siakam with the slam. With authority.
Siakam jackhammers it in.
Their second one off of a made basket.
That's got to be a better rotation, that 3 by Bridges. That's what Halliburton is telling Walker.
Streaming's a little bit behind live score right now. Bridges in the lane. He hits it.
Towns to Bridges with an easy 2, grinding in. Under 2 to go here in the first half.
Nembhard has it. Pulls up.
5, Pacers have led by 6.
In and out. Rebound by Toppin. Try Walker. Nembhard again. Misses.
Walker parachutes in to get the rebound. Nembhard again. No. Rebound fought for, claimed by Towns. And he's got 7 boards.
Yeah, Nembhard just playing so hard defensively that just cannot get shots to drop these last 4 games.
It's
Brunson hits a tough shot in the paint. Looks like Indiana's trying to increase the pace.
I think that's where he's got to go against Nembhard. That's where he's had success against him in the past, is the backing down.
Nembhard has it.
Nembhard's doing a very good job.
To Siakam.
Shooting in the game about equal.
Fouled.
Nembhard and Siakam. That makes Robinson go out to get him, and a foul on Robinson.
And you're right, Coach. Brunson on Nembhard. He doesn't do a lot of this versus Neesmith, but we haven't seen that matchup a lot here in Game 6. Just backs
Pascal
him down
Siakam will shoot 2 free throws.
Right
Currently
shoulder.
has 12 points.
Siakam at the line. Stan, you're looking at free throws made and points in the paint for the Pacers with a number that you've circled that they have hit.
Pascal makes the first one.
Their paint points and free throws made, and they're over 60. They're 9 and 1.
Oh, the return of Underhill, huh?
Yeah.
See Otto Beckham. Looks like Otto Beckham.
American Express halftime report coming up with the Hall of Fame foursome of EJ, Kenny the Jet, Shaq, and Charles Barkley. Coming up next here on TNT. So 60 is your number.
Well, it's been the Pacers' number, that's for sure. When they can attack, and then obviously they're knocking down.
Pascal hits the second. That's the first time he's hit 2 free throws. Back to back the entire game. Mikal Bridges has the ball.
And 2 of 2 from the stripe right there. Siakam. Bridges. And Walker's on him.
OG. Give it to Cat. Gets it in the paint. Cat wants to end one every single time.
Nembhard trying to get it down low. That ricochets off the foot of Anunoby. Shot clock at 18.
See what happened with Halliburton here.
Well, he got hit in the face. I'm not sure he got hit hard enough to go down. Maybe trying to draw the foul.
Okay, Halliburton has a rock.
He definitely got
We got
hit.
just under 30 seconds left in the second half.
Halliburton with 8.
Second quarter.
3 of 8, and Bridges comes out on him.
Miles Turner, 3.
Close Anunoby. 3 is down.
We're drawing down to the end of the second
Towns
quarter.
in that deep drop again. They were much better in game 5. Towns was up to the level of the pick. Now he's laying back on all these pick and rolls. I don't like it.
Indiana center
Turnover. Pascal Siakam's out on the outlet. Wide open. Got it.
Robinson picked off Nimhard. Siakam at the other end. Here come the Knicks defenders.
OG, fade away. Got it. Right at the half.
Moves right now. Anunoby fade away. Turner defends. Got it at the buzzer.
Okay. 4-point game at halftime. Extremely close.
4-point game at halftime. Siakam.
Oh, did you get that off?
With an 11-point.
He did.
Second
Beautiful
quarter.
shot. Beautiful shot to end the half.
With a 12-point second quarter.
That's a big bucket right there for the.
You feel good about that. You'd rather be down by 4 than by 6.
Closes out that second quarter on a 7-4 run. This is game 6. Indiana trying to close. Knicks trying to avoid elimination. The Eastern Conference Finals on TNT. Presented by
This game is going to go down to the
AT&T.
wire. Commercial break. All right, we're at halftime. Let's do a stat check. See where we're at. So we'll start with the Indiana Pacers. Right now, Pascal Siakam is leading scoring with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Miles Turner is second in scoring with 9 points, 2 rebounds. Nemhard, 4 points, and Tyrese Halliburton's almost in double digits. He has 8 points, 6 assists. On the Knicks side, we got OG Anunoby still leading scoring with 14 points. He has 3 rebounds. We got Mikal Bridges with 11 points, 2 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns, 8 points. Mitchell Robinson, 6 points. And Jalen Brunson, a quiet 10 points. Jalen Brunson could go off. Karl-Anthony Towns could go off on the Knicks side. Who knows? Even Mikal Bridges or OG could have a hot game. And on the Indiana Pacers side, Tyrese Halliburton could still come alive and go crazy as well, too. Pascal Siakam's having a strong game so far. We'll see what happens in the third and the fourth quarter. We already know that the fourth quarter is going to be the wire and when things really come down and decide who wins this game. But it's going to be tight the entire game. It's going to be extremely tight. This game is going to come down to the wire in the fourth quarter. If you just joined the screen, let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And let me know who you got winning game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. You got the New York Knicks or the Indiana Pacers. Let me know who you think is going to be the first player to score 30 plus. If the Indiana Pacers win this game and make it to the NBA Finals, let me know who you think will be the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Lewis NG says the Knicks. You got the Knicks winning this? So Lewis NG, let me ask you a question. If the Knicks win and it goes back to New York for game 7, do you think the Knicks close out game 7 and make it to the NBA Finals? Or do you think that the Indiana Pacers could win a game 7 in New York? And you say the Knicks are a way better team too. Woo. That's a big statement, my G. I actually think the Knicks and the Pacers are very well evenly matched. Knicks winning game 7. Okay, you heard it here first from Lewis NG. Shout out to Lewis, man. Knicks winning game 7. I think a lot of people share your sentiment, Lewis. I think a lot of people think that the Knicks are going to force Game 7 and make it to the finals. Now, let me tell you something about the Knicks, man. Knicks fans are an Avengers level threat. If the New York Knicks make it to the NBA finals, New York is going to be destroyed. Shout out to New York, though. Them Knicks fans are nuts. Let me know who y'all think will score over 30 points in this game. And let me know who y'all think should win Eastern Conference Finals MVP for this series. Right now, Pascal Siakam leading Indiana Pacers in scoring with 16 points. He's the only player for the Indiana Pacers in double digits. And for the New York Knicks, we have 3 players in double digits. We have Mikal Bridges with 11 points, OG Anunoby with 14, Jalen Brunson with 10. Karl Anthony Towns is not too far behind with 8 points. Very balanced scoring from the New York Knicks so far. Even though they're down by 4 points, it has been a very close game. It's been tight the entire way through with multiple lead changes. This game could go to anyone. It will really come down to the fourth quarter. This game will go down to the wire, and whoever is able to maintain that lead and play strong into the fourth quarter with minimal mistakes, minimal turnovers, that will be the team to win the game. Eastern Conference Finals Game 6, Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks. If you're just joining the stream, let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat. Let's hear what some Ernie, Shaq, and Charles are saying. Let's add some of that audio back in.
The MVP of the half is Mitchell Robinson because his ability to create the storm for the Knicks. He says, I'm going to make sure my guys get over it. Set good picks, but then I'm going to rim run. And I get rim runs, I'm going to get dunks. But more importantly, on the offensive end, giving you more possessions has kept the Knicks into the game. Freeze it there. Right there, he is boxing out like he is on the defensive end and has the inside position on multiple occasions. Again, if you see him there, he's looking for inside
third quarter
position.
about to start soon.
So he's getting the ball and getting it back, getting extra possessions, more dunks, kept the Knicks in the game and kept the game slowing down.
Robinson has also had a very good game.
When the ball is coming out the net, even though they have those layups.
Robinson should get game ball if the Knicks win.
They score 2-point baskets, and he did a great job.
He's got
halftime MVP.
He's got more offensive rebounds than Indiana does as a team, and the second chance points 10-5 for New York.
The turnover thing is really big for the Knicks. They cannot turn the ball over that much. But
both teams have turned over the ball a lot.
They've got to do a better job of spacing. There's a couple times the guy floated away. You got to give a guy a pass when they double it. That jump shot from the top of the key is wide open. But Ernie, you said 10 turnovers. You cannot have 10 turnovers because you're obviously on pace for 20.
Correct. Right now, the Indiana Pacers have 5 turnovers. The New York Knicks have 10.
On pace for, I get it.
Hey.
It is a wonder that the New York Knicks, that the game is so this close for the New York Knicks.
What's 10 times 2? Hey, thank you, Auburn, for giving me that education.
I mean, to tell you,
War Damn Eagle.
War Eagle is right.
Look at the big brain on Brad.
In that locker room, I can guarantee that Tom Thibodeau, the New York Knicks head coach, is telling the team, you need to minimize them turnovers in the second half or we have no chance of winning this game.
Exactly. That's what I was going to happen.
Let's look at some more team stats. So right now, the field goal percentage for the New York Knicks is 50%. Indiana Pacers are 51.2%. Indiana Pacers are shooting 53.3% from the three-point line. The New York Knicks are shooting 27%. Right now, the Indiana Pacers have 5 turnovers and the New York Knicks have 10. And the Indiana Pacers have 13 rebounds as a team, while the New York Knicks have 23. So the New York Knicks have pretty much almost doubled the Indiana Pacers in rebounds. Most of that has been Mitchell Robinson. I think if the New York Knicks win this game, he should get the game ball. He's been amazing on the offensive board. And he's been the reason that despite so many turnovers, the New York Knicks still hold a fighting chance with only a 4-point deficit.
It's big, it's back.
Again, if you're just watching the stream, let me know who you think will score over 30 points in this game, and let me know who you think got this game. New York Knicks or Indiana Pacers. Do the Knicks close it out? And go back to New York for Game 7? Or do the Pacers make it to the NBA Finals after today?
However you grill, we've got a perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all of our brands on plate, like Web.
If you're just joining the stream, let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat. Right now we're at halftime. Pacers lead 58-54. Very close game. Second half is going to be lit. This is a Game 6, but it feels like a Game 7. If you're just joining, let me know where you're from. And let me know who you got, the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. Shout out to everybody watching, regardless of what platform you're on. We're going to be streaming Game 7 as well. If there is a Game 7, if there is no Game 7, we will be streaming every single game in the NBA Finals. Wherever you're watching, we stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. If you're just rolling in, shout out to you. And thank you for watching this broadcast, this live stream. Let me know where you're from and who you think wins Game 6. Man's is super hungry. As soon as this game is done, I'm about to eat like crazy. And for the NBA Finals, we're going to have some updated visuals as well, too. We're going to have some visuals for the team stats and some player stats as well. Shout out to anybody who's watching. This is my 3rd live stream, but we're going to be doing this regularly, man. I like this. I like watching live. I like interacting with y'all. This is fun. So we're going to do more. We're going to do the entire NBA Finals. We will be streaming next season as well, too. Follow me on all socials. We're pretty much on everything. Instagram, KI Basketball HQ. Facebook, KI Basketball. Letter K, letter I. Basketball HQ on Instagram. Letter K, letter I. Basketball on Facebook. Keep It Basketball on YouTube. Keep It Basketball on Twitch. Keep It Basketball on TikTok. Oh yeah, and we on Snapchat too. All right, halftime should be finishing soon. I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. I just need to eat real quick. What's good, y'all? We back. Man, had to eat quick. Lewis, man, I was hungry as hell. I was hungry as hell, man. If you're just tuning in right now, let me know where you're coming from, where you're watching from, and let me know who you got to win Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let me know if you got the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. Sound off in the chat.
Brunson with 10. Towns has 8. Anunoby's got 14. Towns hard to the rack. The collision.
And again, another lead of that.
Someone got hit in the nuts again.
This
That's
is
a lot
an
of hustle.
outstanding defensive play. Look how much ground he covered.
Someone got hit in the nuts again.
You're out of them. That one, I think, certainly would have been overturned. That's natural right there. You're going to have players leading with their knees.
Towns at the line.
Karl Anthony Towns has had 3 consecutive double-doubles, 4 in 5 games. 8.7 rebounds tonight and stands at the free throw line, 2 of 2 already.
Barely grazed the rim. Let's see if this is a natural shooting motion.
No way.
Towns misses the first free throw.
No way.
But there are 3 officials. I mean, someone has to see that.
Tell you what, Towns is going to have to get going offensively. You said it, Reg.
Towns misses both free throws.
He's going to have to do it tonight.
Well, that's a 5-point swing. You missed 2 free throws at one end, and Neesmith knocks down a 3. The biggest lead here for the Pacers.
And Towns will take it hard into the paint. Strip to the ball, out of bounds. That's New York, Indiana's ball.
Even on a dead ball.
Yep, here they come. Halliburton takes it in. Up.
Not looking good for New York right now.
Rebound saved by Karl Anthony Towns.
And 2 Pacers are down. You got numbers if you're New York here.
It's Anunoby. It's a 3. Rebound. Robinson took it away from Turner and shoved on the play, and a foul called on Indiana.
I'll tell you what, if New York finds a way to force
Another offensive board by Robinson.
his ability to offensive rebound and again continue.
That's exactly what I've been saying.
Extra possessions. That's
Mitchell Robinson game ball. I've been saying it the whole game.
Rebounds for Robinson. Reg, to your point.
Despite all the turnovers that the Knicks have, they only have been in the game because of Mitchell Robinson.
Turner's going over the top of him. You've got to jump to get the ball.
Bryant had the block. Siakam the other way. Count it. Foul.
Siakam, Euro step, and 1.
And coach, this isn't like a turnover, right? Here's the block shot by Bryant. And then the look ahead by Halliburton.
The Pacers are coming alive. They may go on a run.
He's been good. And what a start to this third quarter for the Pacers.
When you need a lift.
All right, we're on commercial break. Broadcasters pretty much have been saying what I've been saying. If the New York Knicks do win this game, Mitchell Robinson should get the game ball because of how he's been playing. He's been great on the offensive boards. And despite all the turnovers for the Knicks, he's given them multiple possessions on each drive. A lot of turnovers in this game. Knicks have 10 turnovers. Pacers have 5. If you just started watching, let me know where you're watching from. Put it in the chat. Also, let me know who you think is going to win this game. Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks.
Ceramides, helping restore my barrier, blocking 24-hour hydration with CeraVe facial moisturizing lotions.
We're on commercial break, waiting for the game to come back. Indiana Pacers have came out strong in the third quarter so far. If the Indiana Pacers continue with this pace, and Halliburton starts scoring, it may be wraps for the New York Knicks.
Unlimited hot.
If the Knicks can slow down the Pacers, bring the game to a crawl, get the ball in Jalen Brunson's hand, and allow him to hit some crazy threes, then I think the Knicks have a chance. Get Cat in the paint. But if the Indiana Pacers are able to control the pace of the game, keep it fast-paced, get Siakam in the paint, get Tyrese Halliburton hitting some threes, some Nembhard hitting some threes, then I think this game might be wraps. But if the Knicks want to win, it's really going to be relying on Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and Robinson continuing to get those offensive rebounds. And on the flip side, if the Pacers want to win, it's going to be all on Hallie. The Pacers are going to need both Halliburton and Siakam to have an extremely good game for the second half. Game is back. We're bringing the audio in.
To many people. Let's give you
Pascal Siakam currently leads Pacers scoring with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tyrese Halliburton, 8 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Halliburton has been dishing dimes all night, but I personally believe that he's going to be having to score at least 20 points if the Pacers want to be able to win this game.
It's going to be tough to win with those kind of numbers, Kevin. Look, the Knicks, let's start with take care of the ball and get back defensively.
All right, let's get it.
Defense has been deplorable.
And the area that the Knicks have been dominating.
Pascal Siakam at the line.
Points in the paint. They're only a +2, 28 to 26. So Indiana
hits the N1.
Statistical category up 13. Bridges had picked up his second foul on that play, going to break. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. 14-2 run for the Indiana Pacers in this closeout game against the Knicks. Bridges, Towns, Bridges inside and got it to go. And it was a lot of traffic in there that he had to battle.
Bridges hits. Nice.
Rips the ball.
Appreciate to anybody who's watching the live stream. Again, if you just joined, let me know who you think will win Game 6, the Knicks or the Pacers.
Well, a little 4-0 run after that.
If you're watching on TikTok, share the stream.
And that's how New York can get in.
Shout out to everybody who's watching on TikTok.
Robinson with 8.
Shout out to Louis and G. Shout out to Amadou.
Neesmith. He'll take it in hard, careening his way into Brunson. Tapped up and in.
Man, where would they be without Siakam? The only
Neesmith.
Pacer in double figures with 24.
Siakam.
24 points for Siakam and 8 already in this third quarter.
If you just joined on any other platform, let me know where you're from. Brunson 3 hits.
Tonight at all.
That might have been a long 2.
It's Halliburton. Bryant will set the screen. Turn around the bench with 4. Siakam with the 3.
Halliburton.
Ricochets out of bounds off Indiana.
Siakam wide over 3, misses.
Towns and Siakam.
Karl Anthony Towns with the ball.
Offensive foul on Towns, who continues.
Siakam guarding.
Towns has 2.
Stop making sense. What up?
Oh, yeah, there's the hook. That's an easy
Man said,
call
big
right in
up.
front of
Are
the
you
official-
Jamaican?
Official James Caper.
One of the Jamaicans say, big up.
Halliburton 3 of 9.
Stop making sense. Let me know where you from, man. Let me know who you think is going to win Game 6. You got the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks, man. Who you got?
Again, he fell out of rotation in this series. To Tony
Indiana Pacers are
Bradley.
going crazy right now.
Bradley's injuries has put the focus back on the backup, Thomas Bryant.
This game is starting to get out of hand.
Here in a Game 6.
Brunson and Siakam. Pitchforking his way now to the line. Brunson got it.
That's not a switch Indiana really wants to get into.
Ooh. Nice movement from Brunson.
Siakam had the ball knocked away and 17 on the shot clock, and Robinson was down.
Ball out of bounds. Stop making sense. From the Middle East, huh?
By Town.
Which country in the Middle East, man? There's a lot of countries out there. You gotta let me know which country you're from. Well, let me tell you something. The UK content creators, especially the ones out in London, they get it from Jamaicans, man. These are all Jamaican words. They adopted it. Nemhard 3.
Deflection by Halliburton.
Got it.
And you had 5.
You think Indiana's winning? Who do you think should win Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Stop making sense.
Towns again. Siakam will meet him. Shot clock at 5. He'll twist and put one up. It's picked up inside by Bryant. And off to Halliburton. On the wing, Neesmith. In the corner, Bryant. Another 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, another corner 3. Another one. Okay, let's see. It's not making sense to take a guess.
Where are all the animals?
I'm gonna
Dad?
guess that you're
Kiddo,
from.
just another day.
It's a rare thing with someone you've been
Let's
with
guess
for so long.
UAE first. United Arab Emirates.
It's like
Did I get it right?
E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now.
Commercial break. Oh, you think Brunson should get Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Even if New York loses? You think Brunson should get it? I think if Indiana makes it to the NBA Finals, I think Tyrese Halliburton. Actually, I think Pascal Siakam's probably going to win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. If the Pacers win. If the Knicks win, I think it's probably going to go to Brunson. But if the Knicks win this game specifically, I think the game ball should go to Mitchell Robinson. So close to UAE. Close to UAE. Let's see. What other country? So you could probably be from Lebanon as well too. You from Lebanon, G? What other countries are there? What about Saudi Arabia? We streaming over here from Canada, man. We in Canada right now, gang. If I'm making sense, then no. Are you from Oman? You could be from Qatar. Qatar. I think Qatar is a proper way to say it. Kuwaiti. Did I get any of them right? Which one? Qatar or Kuwait? Oh, okay, from Saudi Arabia. Oh, shout out to Saudi Arabia, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. One day I want to go there, man. Looks like a beautiful country. What's the capital of Saudi Arabia? Is it Riyadh? Is that how you say it? Riyadh? Let me double check that. Yeah, Riyadh. I don't know how you say it, man. That city looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Is that where you from? The temperature in Canada right now, man, it's actually about to be summertime in Canada, so it's looking beautiful. There's a little bit of rain right now, you know, still spring transitioning, but where I live in Canada, man, the winters, you get both extremes, man. You get the winters are cold as hell, and the summers are blazing hot, man. A lot of humidity too. Oh, you from Riyadh? Oh, that's dope, man. I'm gonna go there one day. I'm an avid traveler, gang. Yeah, gang. Game is back. We'll put the audio back in. Yeah, gang. I love traveling, man. So I know a lot about the world, and I got a lot of friends in the Middle East, man. In Canada, Canada's a melting pot, man. We got people from everywhere.
Right? 5 quick points.
Knicks cut the lead.
New York dodged the bullet there again off of a made basket, not getting back.
Brunson's got the ball right now.
And a quick 7-0 run out of that timeout. And that was in a minute 10. And it's all because of the defense.
The Knicks won a 7-0 run.
The Knicks back in.
Oh, okay, live near Kuwait border. That's tough. Let me ask you something. Stop making sense. When do you start getting into basketball? Because I know most people from Saudi Arabia, they love football, footy. Were you watching the Champions League game earlier?
We're talking exciting plays, buzzer beaters.
And a deep dive into playoff drama?
Shout out to anybody who started watching.
All
We
playoffs,
are live.
all
It is
free.
the Eastern Conference Finals Game 6. If you just started watching, let me know who you think will win Game 6. Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks. Do you think the Knicks will force a Game 7 and go back to New York? Or you think the Indiana Pacers will close it out tonight and go to the finals to face the Oklahoma City Thunder?
So you can take what's yours. When you get ready, you stay ready to earn another W on the court and off.
Take this audio out. Yeah, I would definitely come a winter, man. Saudi Arabian summers look mad hot. I don't know how y'all guys do that, man. That desert hot is a different type of hot than than Canadian hot, man. I don't know how y'all do it. Yeah, footy is the number one. I know in Saudi Arabia, y'all love footy. I know Cristiano Ronaldo. Already switching teams, though. Yeah, it was embarrassing, man. 5-0. It's crazy. I know Mbappe was somewhere crying, man. The year after he leaves, his team wins the Champions League. Nimhard, pull up. Misses.
10 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. Another
Visca Barça. I went to Camp Nou a couple years ago. So shout out to Barcelona, man. Yamin Yamal he's phenomenal.
diving Anunoby. Whoa. Wow.
I think the final would have been a lot more interesting if it was Barca versus PSG.
Smith and to the hole. Fouled.
Towns got it.
Somebody's just got to stand there and take a charge on Karl Anthony.
Karl Anthony Towns going to the line.
Straight ahead and no thought of breaking. Somebody's got to be there early.
If Karl Anthony Towns can consistently get to the line and slow the game down, I think New York Knicks might have a chance. Especially if Jalen Brunson starts hitting some threes.
10 and 10, another double-double for Karl Anthony Towns. Fourth straight.
Sweet.
It would have taken him long to get back into this game.
That's got to be one of the greatest celebrations of all time. You can hold that, Mbappe. Yeah, I feel bad for Mbappe, man. He leaves PSG. They win Champions League. And he goes to Real Madrid, and it's a disaster season. Yes, sir. You see the jersey in the background. I need to get a couple NBA jerseys in there, too. But yes, sir. Unfortunately, I'm a Manchester United fan, man. Abysmal season.
By the Knicks. And he didn't make it. 3 for 6 at
three missed free throws. One of the best shooters in our game.
Karl Anthony Towns misses a second free throw. Oh.
Robinson, another one. He's got 10.
Halliburton has the ball. 3. Miss.
But I know he can get around Brunson. If he can get into the paint, that's when good things happen.
Bridges tried to drive. Ball knocked away. Loose and picked up Nimhard the other way. Neesmith.
Oh, looks like a turnover.
And that one again created by Halliburton.
Fast break.
And it goes the other way.
And his Inter scum. Hey, listen, man. Inter Milan has had a very, that's two straight finals they've been to that they've lost, right? Because they lost to Man City, 2 years ago?
You got numbers.
Oh.
It's down for Bryant, smothered by defenders, including Brunson.
Oh.
Here it is. Look at Halliburton here. Gets the steal, and Indiana gets a loose ball.
Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And then again, New York's defensive balance has been a problem the entire
Yeah, man, it is dark, man. Manchester United.
Shoots the three. No one rotates
This is
back.
rock bottom. This is rock bottom as it gets.
And he's at the free throw
But you know what they say, man? They say the darkest before the dawn.
And then West Virginia.
Hopefully, once they sell some players, next season will be a little bit better, you know? So wait, we finished like what? I think 16th or I think it was 16th they finished. Terrible, man.
Giving the Pacers
Absolutely terrible.
Off the bench here, double figures with 10.
Honestly, what they need to do is sell the team. Because as long as the Glazers own the team, Manchester United, they will not do well. The owners do not care about the team, man.
Plenty of time for New York, but they're gonna have to do two things. They're gonna have to take care of the ball against this.
You can never have a business where the owners don't care, and that business will be successful. It's just not gonna happen. I wanted the Qataris to buy it last year. Or was it 2 years ago when they were selling the team?
It took them 17 seconds, and the ball never broke the hash mark, Reggie.
So yeah, man. As soon as these,
Here comes another.
I don't want the manager. Nah, I don't want the manager out. I don't think it's a manager issue. I mean, there's been what, like 10 managers since Fergie left. You know, when you got a shitty workplace, bad work culture, you can put whoever you want in there. You can hire any manager. It's still not going to work out, you know? Yeah, the Glazers are not selling. They don't care about it, but it's a cash cow for them, so they'll probably never sell. So the team will just continue to, they'll have to get damn near relegated for them to want to sell.
Off the bench, picks up the foul, first on him. 3:46 to go in the third. Closeout game for Indiana.
Shout out to anyone who just joined the stream. Eastern Conference Finals Game 6. Let me know who you think's going to win the game in the chat. Knicks or Pacers? Can Knicks force a Game 7 and go back to New York? Or can the Indiana Pacers close out tonight?
That's 14.
Absolutely. I think it is a culture issue. That's just my opinion. I think you can buy all the best players in the world you want, whatever. Because if you look at the amount of money Manchester United has spent over the last decade compared to all the other top teams, Manchester United damn near spent the same amount of money on players. So it's not they're not spending money. Ooh. Free by McConnell. That's a fact that it's a culture issue, man. You guys don't invest in the team, in the facilities. And the owners just don't care. You can't have a business where the owners don't care and expect for that business to do well. It is what it is. Brunson in the lane, in and out. Indiana Pacers have the biggest lead they've had the entire night. Siakam spin, hits it, rolls in.
It's a 9-0 run in the biggest lead tonight by the Pacers.
The Indiana Pacers are on a roll. It's been a 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes.
Back him down.
Cross court. Hart. Oh, that's an air ball. McConnell.
Josh Hart, 3. Ooh, way off. Build the house with them bricks, buddy.
Siakam defended by McBride. Back out to Nimhart. Down low to Siakam. Shot clock at 9. They'll double him. Cutting McConnell.
Siakam has it.
Shepard sets up. It's a 3. Rebound.
Oh, nice pass. Another 3. Misses. Knicks rebound. So stop making sense. What made you start watching basketball, especially NBA? And one, Josh Hart.
Rough evening for Hart. Coach Carlisle said they liken his game to Giannis when he gets the rebound and goes coast to coast, always playing downhill. Feels the contact.
Also, we will be streaming every single game live of the NBA Finals, no matter who wins. NBA Finals starts on next Thursday.
That was his first bucket tonight.
Oklahoma City has already made it
Maybe that gets him going
to represent the West.
But if he's going to get going, that's where it's got to be, is in transition. And the Knicks
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won Western Conference Finals MVP, NBA MVP. He has an opportunity to go for the treble, win NBA Finals MVP, NBA MVP, as well as Western Conference Finals MVP. It will be the first time has ever been done if he does win it.
Set up on top with McConnell. He draws the defense of Anunoby.
Just a little bit over a minute left in the third quarter.
Pascal Siakam with a twister. Saved by Bryant. Right back to
Pascal Siakam, pull up, miss. Rebound by Pacers.
And McConnell will bore his way in and kick it back out. Bryant.
Neesmith has it. Gives to McConnell.
Good defense right there by the Knicks.
Miss. Knicks with the rebound.
Crossover, McBride slashing to the rack and knocked away. Bryant with the rejection, with the whistle, knocked out of bounds.
Was there a foul?
Big block, but it was a foul.
Thomas Bryant is everywhere. Offensive rebound.
Neesmith picked up his fourth.
Block shot. I mean, without this block, he won't get credit for a block, but that's a three-point play. If
Look
he
at
does a
that.
block.
Blocks the shit out of that.
It's Deuce McBride at the free throw line for.
He blocked the shit out of that, boy. Deuce McBride will take 2 shots from the free throw line.
Be kind to yourself and each other. Scan to learn more.
Shout out to anybody who just started watching. Let me know where you're from. And let me know in the chat who you think's going to win this game, Pacers or Knicks.
Comes back in. We've not seen Tony Bradley tonight. Hurt his ankle the other
Also,
night.
let me know who's going to be the first player to score 30-plus points in this game.
As Robinson checks out for the Knicks.
So let me ask you, how about the coaching clinic that Coach Carlisle is doing? Matherin has been the star in the last 2 games, scoring the basketball, but who does he go to off the bench right now in this situation?
It's both free throws.
Walker going deep in the roster here.
Bryant with 11 points off the bench in a huge game. McConnell will take it down low and meet the double. DeJuan Wright has come in for New York. Hart has the steal. It's off to Wright.
This is the largest lead that the Indiana Pacers have had throughout the entire game. In the first quarter, the largest lead was 6 points.
Another turnover. Wow.
Sorry, in the first half.
This is what's killing the Knicks here.
Pacers now lead by 12. Sorry, 15.
I hate this anyway. With one defender back, Reggie, you got to run for a layup. I'm sorry. I know that's old school. It's one defender.
Coach, do you know what modern day the NBA is? It's run to the 3.
Yeah, listen. Even analytically, the
Why did they rule it out?
Far more effective shot.
Well, especially in playoff basketball.
It's not making sense. What specifically are you talking about with why did they rule it out?
2-for-1 situation here if the Pacers play it right.
Toppin a screen for Halliburton and back to Toppin for the triple.
Toppin. Toppin hits a 3.
Hard charging Hart.
Pacers up by 15. 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Is he holding that
Hart
right
gets
ankle?
fouled. He will go to the line.
Hard foul here.
Oh, Hart is not looking good. Hart is down.
Test by Obi Toppin across the face. Yeah, I think that's what he's
Fouled by Toppin. Ooh. Toppin hits him in the face as he's going up.
This time it was Indiana who
Hart is on the ground, got hit in the face.
Doesn't get back and get their defense set. Very rare for them. An outstanding transition.
That looks like it hurt. Man got slapped in the face midair.
The official Tyler Ford asking them to take a look at it.
Looks like it hurt.
I thought that was a good, hard.
Looks like they want a flagrant. I think New York wants a flagrant foul on Obi Toppin.
No follow through.
I don't think that's a flagrant.
The previous players on review for possible flagrant
I think he just went up for the ball and accidentally hit the man's face. That's not a flagrant foul.
Again, I would be shocked. But you and I have been wrong this whole time. We thought that was a
That is not a flagrant foul
on OG in the first half. I think he's going for the block. There is
You
no
cannot tell me
wind-up.
that is a flagrant foul.
But he still gets smacked across the face, though, Coach. Well, I could see this being a flagrant one. The more you look at it.
I certainly hope not.
I don't think it is. I think this is a hard playoff
Come on,
foul.
man. That's not a flagrant.
But the way they call things now, I think this is going to be a flagrant one.
He means to swipe at the ball,
Be upgraded.
but because he can't reach, he ends up hitting the man's
He's going
face
for the
instead.
ball. And he's almost trying to brace himself.
He did not
by
wind
holding
up.
the rim with that right hand.
The intent is not to hit the man. The intent is to hit the ball.
This is a big call here. Being down 15.
I do not think this should be a flagrant.
It's a
If it is, that's
flagrant
super
one.
soft.
It's 2 and the ball.
That's correct.
So, I mean, you have.
Indiana in this game shooting 50%, makes it 49%.
On review, this play does not meet the criteria for a flagrant foul. There is no line.
Not a flagrant foul.
Cheers.
I love it.
Cheers.
That is
Thank
not
you
a flagrant
for bringing
foul.
back playoff basketball.
Refs made the right choice.
Thank you. That would be with the help of what, Kane Fitzgerald back there in the replay center.
Okay. Kane Fitzgerald, the only man in America who never gets a night off from work.
Josh Hart will take 2 free throws.
365 days a year.
Free throws tonight for the Knicks, 12 of 17.
If we look at some of the team stats right now, the Indiana Pacers have 9 turnovers, and the New York Knicks have 15 turnovers. They're shooting 27% from 3 versus Indiana shooting 53% from 3. And the Indiana Pacers have caught up in terms of rebounds. Knicks have 32 rebounds, and the Pacers have 25.
Yeah, you don't want to give it, though, because you got a chance to get the ball back here. And they
Oh,
do.
turnover by Pacers.
Pickpockets, and then Hart up high for Towns. Volleyballed around. Vacuumed in by
Halliburton with the dunk to close off the quarter.
Now the Knicks the other way.
Got to keep Hart in front of you.
Hart. McBride. Back
Misses.
to Hart.
Okay, end of the third quarter. Indiana Pacers lead 92-77. The Pacers have won on a couple runs,
Red Sea right here. No blue
and it looks like the
jersey.
Knicks really had no
Only
answer
daylight for Halliburton.
The points of turnovers
for what the Pacers have been doing.
30-6 in favor of the Pacers. Let's go to the fourth with the NBA playoffs on TNT, presented by Google.
You on guard tonight?
Oh, nah. They just got Simply Safe. It protects the whole home, inside and out.
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Whoa!
That was impressive.
There's no safe like Simply
It looks like
The
defensively,
NBA playoffs are here, and I'm
the
betting
Pacers did have a change of pace as soon as they subbed in Thomas Bryant on the defensive end.
Rebounder. Ain't that right,
He's been
Judge
blocking
GPT?
shots, getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Top 5 for sure. You are 19th on the all-time list.
Obi Toppin as well.
31st and likely to be passed soon. Assists.
Currently, Pascal Siakam
Best TV personality.
leads scoring for the Indiana Pacers with 26 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Right now, OG Anunoby is leading the New York Knicks in scoring with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Karl Anthony Towns has a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. And Jalen Brunson has 15 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Right now, we're in a commercial break, waiting for the game to come back. The third quarter has just ended. We got 1 quarter left to decide if the Indiana Pacers will make it to the NBA Finals to face the Oklahoma City Thunder, or if the New York Knicks can extend the series of the Eastern Conference Finals to a Game 7. We all love Game 7s. Game 7 will be in New York, if we need one. And if the Knicks somehow find a way to come back from this deficit and force a Game 7, you already know Game 7 is going to be a movie. Game 7 in New York. You couldn't ask for anything better for NBA. Shout out to anybody who just started watching. Let me know where you're from and let me know who you think's going to win this game. Put it in the chat. We will be streaming the NBA Finals every single game. NBA Finals start on Thursday. We are streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch.
Choose payroll without the pay. That's working Gusto.
Shout out to anybody who's watching. If you enjoyed the stream, come on to the next ones. We're going to be streaming the NBA Finals next. Give me a follow. Like the stream. Share with some friends. This is my 3rd official stream. We'll be live streaming more of the NBA games for the finals and for next season. Let's look at some team stats again. Indiana Pacers are shooting 50.8% from field goal. Knicks are shooting 49.2%, so it's pretty much 50% from field goal as well. But the big change is in three-pointers. 53% three-point for Indiana Pacers, 27% from three-point for the Knicks. They have not been hitting the shots at all tonight. And 15 turnovers for the Knicks, 10 for the Indiana Pacers. Game is back.
Here is Anunoby. Shot clock down to 4. Towns on top. Jarvis White is right there, and the drive will get it.
Anthony Towns with a tough shot. Oh, we got somebody down.
Walker is down.
Indiana Pacers looks like it's Walker. OG Anunoby gets the ball.
Taken by Anunoby. Here comes OG Anunoby.
Walker is down. I'm not sure what happened. He is in pain. Looks like he might have got hit in the face.
With 11:23 to go.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Rolled his ankle coming down. That looks painful as hell. All right, back on a commercial break. Injury timeout. It seems like they're going to take a look at him. He goes up to try to block the shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Falls on his ankle and rolls it. So it looks like he may have some sort of sprain on his ankle. We'll see once it comes back and the doctors take a look at him. If you just joined the stream, let me know who you think is going to win the game. The Indiana Pacers currently lead 91-81. Sorry, 92-81. There's just about 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This game will decide if the Indiana Pacers will make it to the NBA Finals to face the Oklahoma City Thunder and represent the Eastern Conference, or if the Knicks can force a Game 7. Right now it's on injury timeout. Currently, the three-point shooting efficiency is really killing the Knicks, with only 27% of the three-pointers made tonight. Pacers lead by 11. Right now we're on commercial break.
Is he the best coach for you? Arnold Palmer, ST, lemonade. Mix it. I'm missing a nap for this.
Oh, he's going back to the locker room. Looks like he might have a sprained ankle. Game back. We got just over 11 minutes left in the game. Indiana leads by 11.
And now McConnell. Knicks to within 11. They trailed moments ago by 15 in the drive here.
Final misses. Stepped out of bounds. Knicks ball.
It's New York's ball.
What a start here to the fourth. by the Knicks. A little 4-0 run. Now you get a defensive stop. And all this while Brunson is on the bench here with these long timeouts, too. A lot of rest for Jalen.
Well, we've seen the Knicks make big runs in this series with Brunson on the bench.
Here's Shamet. DeLon Wright is on the floor in the corner. Right three, short. Rebound inside, Hart. Big play, can't finish. Towns almost had it. Siakam grabs the ball.
Pacers dodging a bullet here.
It's McConnell.
Oh, another turnover.
And
Knicks get the ball back.
He's got 26.
Terrible spacing for the Pacers here.
For Mathurin, they threw it away. Now the
Oh, Anunoby and one. Looked like a Charger first and one.
Anunoby charging hard, takes it and scoops with a whistle.
And one.
It looks like the Knicks are really coming back right now. They're putting something together.
10-15. And 21 points for Anunoby.
He's going to go right back to Andrew Nembhard, and I don't think it's going to be long before we see Halliburton either.
And Neesmith on the floor as well.
Mathurin picked up his second personal foul. Anunoby will stay at 21 points.
Oh, Papa misses layup. Josh Hart's bringing up the court.
Toppin's going to go hard to the hole.
Lon Wright misses three.
Defended. Hart will race the other way. Hart right.
Foul. Toppin will go to the line.
Toppin at the other end. Shamet.
I love the look-ahead pass, but how many runouts are the New York Knicks going to give?
Well, it was Toppin who contested that shot there by Wright. Someone on the weak side should have gotten back.
It's been the entire series. The lack of defensive balance by New York on so many occasions has really hurt.
Shamet picks up his second foul. Toppin will be at the free throw line. A little more than 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Upcoming playoff schedule. If there is a Game 7, it'll be Monday on TNT, 8 o'clock Eastern. Pacers, Knicks, Game 7 at the Garden. Then June 5th, the finals begin on ABC. The winner will take on the Western Conference champion Oklahoma City Thunder with their MVP.
NBA Finals start on Thursday, gang. We will be live streaming every single game from the NBA Finals.
For more information on these games and the NBA 2-2 from the stripe.
I think this is the earliest Brunson has come in the fourth in this series. Shows you the level of urgency here.
Brick.
Brunson with 15.
Toppin has a ball.
Feeds to Shamet. It's a three.
Nembhard. McConnell. McConnell takes three.
Lassoed by Toppin.
Out.
It's McConnell. It's a three. And a rebound by Towns.
Oh. Anthony Towns falls on. Who's that?
Nembhard is on him.
Neesmith.
Towns plows.
Ooh, Anthony Towns literally just fell on a man. That was a little weird.
Pacer is down, and it's Neesmith.
Neesmith, number 5.
That's certainly very, very close.
Anthony Towns will go to the line.
Towns from the line is 3 of 6. In the regular season, 83%. And above 80% in all these playoff series. As he stands here, the 2 coming his way.
Boy, these drives by Towns have just been punishing. Yeah, I still think that Neesmith was moving on that. So now Siakam is gone. Neesmith is on the bench.
Not looking good for the Pacers, man.
Hart, Shamet, and Brunson.
Well, I would certainly put Toppin on Towns and put Turner, another missed free throw by Cat. I would put Turner
Missed free throw
on OG or Hart.
Turner's come in for Siakam. Shepard has come in for Neesmith.
The missed threes, missed free throws, and the turnovers have been killing the Knicks all night.
Kick out. Nembhard defended by Brunson. It's a 2.
I little step back.
He's always on great balance. Even though he's struggled to make shots these last 4 games, I just love his balance.
He's got 5 steals tonight, a career high. Nembhard, there's a foul. It's on Nembhard.
Foul on Nembhard.
He has his second.
Tyler Ford got fooled right there. Here's the step back by Nembhard. As it looks like Jalen Brunson is doing the grabbing over here on Nembhard.
Jalen Brunson.
It's a little over 8 minutes ago. Oh, Nembhard steal. Pickpocketed. 3 points.
With Brunson. His defense has been terrific.
Listen, Siakam's been great offensively, but to me, this game ends right now. I'm giving the MVP to Andrew Nembhard.
Towns driving into Turner. Hard he goes and gets it to fall.
Nice.
On the perimeter.
Anthony Towns gets to the rack. Tough shot.
It's deflected out of bounds. Ricochets off the outstretched
Almost a steal by OG.
Shot clock at 18.
Look at the hounding defense here, Coach.
Yeah, and give Halliburton some credit for that, too. That hard show stalled his momentum, and Nembhard able to get the steal.
A little headbutt there. We're doing all kinds of things retro here. We saw the choke slam in game 1, a little headbutt there.
Well, Brunson,
bringing all the classics back.
Brunson very frustrated right now.
Nembhard and Halliburton. Bridges comes out on Halliburton. Shot clock in single digits. Turner a screen. Halliburton will chip and foul.
Towns lays back so far on the pick and roll.
Halliburton is running his shots. Pacers lead by 14.
I'm sorry, I mean Halliburton can probe and get whatever he wants.
Toppin caught it, drives.
Toppin.
The New York defense to get there.
Easy bucket to the lane.
That is the 4th fast break bucket off of made baskets tonight for Indiana.
Again, shout out to anybody watching on the live streams, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch.
And what a smart move by Andrew Nembhard.
Foul off ball.
All he had to do was
Andrew Nembhard fighting through what looks like a screen.
Wasn't set. That is a smart and heady play there by Nembhard.
Bridges' feet weren't set. Nembhard fights through the screen.
Now look at the switch.
Bridges gets a foul.
Bridges, the primary defender on Halliburton.
Pacers get the ball back.
Probably their best perimeter defender, OG, on him.
Just under 7 minutes left in the quarter. Halliburton to Turner. Turner scores.
Towns and Turner. With a foul called inside at the 6:38 mark of the 4th quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line.
5 on Turner.
Turner was trying to defend Towns, and it's a tough chore.
Ooh, Turner has 5 fouls.
That's a foul, but
They'll have to take him out.
Turner, number 5, as Reg said.
I think Reg should let them play, man.
Who is only 4 of 8 from the
Miles Turner's coming out.
He's had a really tough night at both ends of the
Looks like Pascal Siakam will come back in.
Missed 7 free throws tonight. The 2025 Major League Baseball season
Karl Anthony Towns makes his first one.
has you covered all season long. Watch the Guardians and the Yankees, and the Mets take on the Dodgers. June 3rd, starting at 7:30 Eastern on TBS and streaming on Max.
Let's see if Karl Anthony Towns will make his second. He's been missing free throws all night.
Judge both hit home runs in first inning.
What a show.
Towns with 18 points and 12 rebounds.
Karl Anthony Towns makes a second as well.
Down the bonus.
Now it's back to Bridges on Halliburton.
They're going to put Towns in pick and roll.
Halliburton has a ball. Wants a screen from Toppin.
Halliburton will put one up.
Yeah, he's too far down. He's got
Halliburton floater.
That's exactly what Bridges
Good.
is telling him. I mean, these are layups for Halliburton.
It's just too easy. Towns has been back.
Brunson to the rack.
And all of a
Got
sudden,
it.
Brunson attacking Nembhard with some success, but if the Knicks can't get stops, it's not going to matter.
19 for Brunson, 4 in the quarter. Halliburton will go hard inside.
Halliburton to the lane. Ooh, nice dribble. In. Halliburton looks like he just turned on a switch. Anthony Towns long three. Miss. Rebound by Hart. OG Anunoby. In and out. Ooh.
Offensive rebounding.
Nice tip slam by Anthony Towns.
Just trading buckets. Not going to get it done for New York.
The pace of this game has been increasing. Oh, screen. Block. Blocked by Anunoby. Pascal Siakam tries to go to the lane, gets blocked by OG Anunoby.
Good timing and anticipation there by OG.
Great block by OG Anunoby.
Left on that. That would have been an and one.
Robinson's going to check in for the Knicks for Towns.
Who hasn't been on the floor very much in the second half, guys. We thought Robinson was great in that first half. I think you need defense.
Anthony Towns will come out. Robinson back in.
To your point, you can trade baskets.
Towns has played the most minute of any Knick tonight, 36. Siakam on top.
We got a little bit over 5 minutes left in the game.
Shepard almost had it. There's a whistle.
Siakam shoots a three and misses.
That goes on Brunson, and it's his first.
Well, what did I say the magic number was for the Pacers? 110. If they scored less than that, this was going to be an advantage for the Knicks. They're sitting at 108 right now with 5 and change left. Advantage Pacers.
Shepard in the corner. Bryant. Shepard. Halliburton again that floater. And again it goes.
Moves him.
Floater for Indiana.
The Knicks defensively.
Halliburton's just taking this game over at the offensive end.
Indiana has made 7 of their last 9.
Jalen Brunson has the ball. Just under 5 minutes left. Almost another turnover, but Knicks got it back. Brunson, 3. Miss.
We're approaching 4.5 in the fourth. Halliburton has hit his last.
The story of this game will be poor three-point shooting from the Knicks. A lot of turnovers. That will be the headline if the New York Knicks lose. Nembhard, wide open 3. Got it.
Seeking the unsatisfied.
We're on commercial break.
Emotional.
The story of this game for the New York Knicks, if they lose, will be their poor three-point shooting. The New York Knicks as a team are shooting only 20% from three-point. It will be turnovers, a lot of turnovers. The New York Knicks have 17 turnovers. You are not winning a game with 17 turnovers. They are winning on the rebound front, but it's just not enough. Brunson's not hitting any threes. Anthony Towns not hitting any threes. There's no one else to be able to pick up that slack. Shooting 20% from three-point is not working. And having 17 turnovers is not working. OG Anunoby is leading Knicks scoring. He has 21 points. Anthony Towns leads right behind him with 20. And then Jalen Brunson is also close with 19 points. Mikal Bridges has 15. Anthony Towns leads the team in rebounds with 13. On the Pacers side, Pascal Siakam leads scoring with 26 points. Behind Pascal Siakam, you have Tyrese Halliburton with 18. He's come alive in the third and the fourth quarter. Halliburton has 12 assists, so he has a double-double. And then we have Andrew Nembhard with 14 points, 8 assists, 6 steals. 6 steals from Andrew Nembhard. If the Indiana Pacers win this game, Andrew Nembhard deserves the game ball. 6 steals. 6 steals. And Tyrese Halliburton has 3 steals. To be in almost double-digit steals as a team is crazy. Let me know who you guys think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. It's probably a toss-up between Pascal Siakam or Tyrese Halliburton. I'm going to go ahead and say that Pascal Siakam will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. But if Tyrese Halliburton explodes for like another 10 points before the game's over, then he may win it as well. But it's probably 50-50. 50-50 between Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam. Game is back.
3 minutes. Halliburton trying to will the Pacers to the finals. And Reggie, he has assisted or scored on 7 of Indiana's 9 fourth-quarter field goals with full court pressure. And Brunson the other way, and Nembhard with 6 steals on him. Brunson to Anunoby. It's a step back 3, and he cams it.
How good has Coach Tibbs been? After every time the Pacers go on a run, after a timeout, they come out with a huge 3.
It's Halliburton to top it. "13 assists for Tyrese Halliburton."
Well, that time
13
Towns got
assists.
up and nobody rotated to take Toppin on the roll.
Anunoby and Toppin right there. He'll put up a 3. Toppin got a hand on it. Anunoby got it. And Towns will put it back up and in. Anunoby fought for that ball to keep it alive for New York. Now the galloping Siakam. Held by Towns. Hits the deck. And the foul.
And here it is. Halliburton. Towns trying to get up. Great pass. Shamet very late on the rotation. And again, Indiana
Gotta get them socials ready.
off a made New York bucket.
Gotta get them posts ready.
Inbounds, gets it
Follow me
ahead.
on Instagram, KI, letter K, letter I, basketball,
New York's transition
HQ, letter H, letter Q.
terrible today.
Follow me on Facebook, KI Basketball.
13 of 15 free throws, Reg, for Indiana tonight.
Again, Coach Carlisle and the Pacers, 36 bench points. Again,
It looks like the Indiana Pacers are going to win this one. Let me know who you guys think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Let me know who you think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Not a lot of minutes tonight, but this is how deep they can go. They've gone 11 deep tonight.
26 for Siakam, who had 30 in Game 4 and 39 in Game 2.
Well, he kept them alive in that first half.
He did. It was,
If you
to
just
me,
joined the
the
chat,
story of this game
let me know where you're watching
is
from.
Siakam
Put it in the
got
chat.
him going
And let me know who you
offensively.
think will win
Nembhard,
Eastern Conference
Steve
Finals
Nash,
MVP for the
and then
Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton
Do you think it'll
taking
be
over here in the fourth.
Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton, or Andrew Nembhard?
Has the rebound, Siakam the other way. And then Nembhard.
We got just under 3 minutes left.
Approaching 3 to play in the fourth and picked off.
We're slightly behind the live one.
On the steal. Look at Towns go. Halliburton knocked it away. And out of bounds in the shot clock at 19.
See, I mean, you can see the difference in effort in transition between Indiana and New York.
Caitlin Clark is live at the game.
Siakam there. Feeding inside, looking for Anunoby. Now back to Bridges. It's a long shot, which won't go.
Mike-
And a
Mikal
Halliburton
Bridges.
rebound.
Long 3, misses.
No defense.
Into Bridges, puts it up, and Toppin puts it down.
Ooh! Alley-oop to Obi Toppin!
Clinic here by Halliburton.
Exclamation mark.
14 assists. A block shot. Siakam with the block on the shot by
Block
Shaq.
shot. Blocked by Pascal Siakam, but doubling Karl Anthony Towns.
And a turnover by Towns. It's been a rough night for Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks.
I think we can say this game is good as over. Live score, Pacers lead by 20. It looks like the Pacers will represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. It will be Oklahoma City Thunder, Indiana Pacers.
Anunoby takes it right into the defense of Toppin, who swipes it away.
Another steal.
Halliburton. It's Siakam. Could not stuff it.
To Siakam. Ooh, foul.
What a block here.
Okay, so it looks like we have our NBA Finals matchup.
Thought he had a wide open layup. Not on my
Nick Quim, you're pissed. You wanted the New York to force Game 7, or because you're a Knicks fan?
Starting to smell it.
Tom Thibodeau gonna take his guys
Damn.
out.
I feel bad, Nick Kim. I feel like the Knicks had an opportunity to be able to force a Game 7, but the turnovers just killed them, man. The turnovers killed them.
Papa Halliburton.
Are you from New York, Nickum? Am I saying your name right? Nick Quim? Nick Quim?
The plus minus, and you can put whatever value on the plus minus you want. But with Halliburton tonight standing,
I will say, if you look at the trade that happened earlier in the year between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the New York Knicks, based on where the New York Knicks finished, I can say that the New York Knicks definitely won that trade with the Karl Anthony Towns. Last year, they got bounced in the second round, I believe, and this year they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and almost pushed it to 7. So I would say that the New York definitely won that trade if you look at it from that perspective. The Minnesota Timberwolves made it back to the Western Conference Finals and lost in 5 games, so nothing changed for them. They essentially ended up in the same place that they were last year with that trade. Ooh, you know what? From what I've been seeing, it looks like the New York Knicks are interested in Giannis. A lot of teams are interested in Giannis, but I can see Giannis going to the Knicks. I think Giannis and Knicks would easily make them finals contenders next year.
another 30-piece for Siakam. In every game he scored 30 in, they've won. Long shot, Shamet, 2 straight threes.
Oh, Nick Quim, you just followed me. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We're going to be streaming all the NBA Finals games. NBA Finals starts on Thursday. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Oh my God, Halliburton long 3. What was that?
5 field goals.
Halliburton is feeling it. He just came alive in the second half. Crazy.
Porty can't get it. Donnie is there and a whistle.
I want to let you. Who do you think wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Pascal Siakam or Tyrese Halliburton? I want to sign off in the chat. That was a long 3. That was almost a logo 3. Jesus.
Well, we saw him coming in pregame.
Siakam, I think Siakam too.
Dressed in black.
Just so you guys know, Tyrese Halliburton was voted most overrated player by all NBA players this year. I guess he's not so overrated anymore.
To the applause for Halliburton right here as TJ McConnell comes in for him.
21 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists.
A trip to the
Tyrese Halliburton's dad is going crazy in the stands right now.
a young superstar.
Boy, he uncorked it in this.
You know he's about to talk his shit.
Look, hey, he was honest after game 5. It's on me. I didn't come out with the level of force.
Currently right now, Pascal Siakam leads the Indiana Pacers with 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tyrese Halliburton is second in scoring. He had a slow first half, but he picked, oh boy, did he pick it up in the second half. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals. Andrew Nembhard, I think, should get the game ball. He had 6 steals.
And now just a half minute to go.
But I think overall, Pascal Siakam should win Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and we will see if that happens.
Tonight, 34-10 Indiana.
Clock is winding down.
We're going to take a shot clock violation.
Officially already with the live score, the Indiana Pacers has made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sorry, to the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks are eliminated. Let's update the score for the socials. Got a post on the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and the Snapchats.
3 in a row from distance. It's been a quarter of a century since Indiana has gone to the finals. But for the first time in 25 years, they are going to the NBA Finals.
OKC versus Pacers Farmers Final. You think it's going to be a Farmers Final? Western Conference MVP? I think SGA should have won it. I think for Eastern Conference, I think Siakam will win it. I think overall, I think OKC Thunder will win in 6. And I think SGA, if he plays well, will get NBA Finals MVP, and he will complete the first NBA treble ever, getting NBA Finals MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, and NBA MVP. That's what I think will happen. I think OKC in 6.
Halliburton's got to be the MVP, right?
Halliburton tonight finished with 21 points.
Nicolin, what do you think? Who do you think will win the finals, and then who do you think will be NBA Finals MVP?
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Anybody who's watching, I appreciate anybody who's watching. Like, follow, all that.
Love, by the way.
The game has ended. The New York Knicks have officially been eliminated from the playoffs, and the Indiana Pacers will represent the East in the NBA Finals.
So much respect in this series.
They will go on to face the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Tyrese, what a special night. Congratulations.
The NBA Finals will start on Thursday. We will be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. My prediction is OKC will win the NBA Finals in 6 games. SJ will win NBA Finals MVP. But let me know who you guys think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP right now. Do you think it'll be Pascal Siakam, or do you think it'll be Tyrese Halliburton? Sound off in the comments. This was a good game. This was a good game. I think the Knicks did about as much as they can, but I think they're still just missing a couple pieces to be able to really push towards the finals.
There's a lot more work to do against a really tough team. So, like I said, really proud of this group.
First time in the finals for this organization since 2000.
Got to post on the socials.
Personally dreamed of it.
Follow me on Instagram. Letter K, letter I, basketball. Letter H, letter Q. That's KI Basketball HQ. Follow me on Facebook. KI Basketball.
Yeah, man, it feels good. It feels really good. And, man, I'm just really excited.
Enjoy every moment. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Indiana Pacers.
The ceremony will be coming up to see who wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Place your bets in the chat.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. After the break, we'll be back with Inside the NBA and the Eastern Conference Finals trophy presentation, including the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. A 125.
This is a dope game. This is a dope game.
Indiana over the Knicks. They take the series.
So the Indiana Pacers close this one out in 6 games. We do not go back to New York. Don't worry, New York City. You guys are safe. And Knicks fans are not going to destroy your city. I said at the beginning of the stream, and I still stand by this, I think New York Knicks fans are an Avengers level threat. I think if they made it to the finals, they would have destroyed the city. So Nickham, at least your beloved city won't be destroyed. Players might not even make it to the finals, man. But right now, it's official. We have OKC Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers for the NBA Finals in 2025. Place your thoughts in the chat below. Who do you think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Do you think it'll be Pascal Siakam, or do you think it will be Tyrese Halliburton? Or do you think it'll be a dark horse like Andrew Nimhard? Shout out to Tony Hard Rock 777 for following me, man. I appreciate that. We're going to be streaming the NBA Finals every single game. First game starts on Thursday. The Oklahoma City Thunder will have home court advantage as they had the best record in the NBA Finals. Sorry, in the NBA season, I meant to say. Let me correct that. So game 1 will start in OKC. Game 2, OKC. Game 3 and 4 will be played in Indiana. Game 5 in OKC. Let me rephrase that. We will have 4 games in OKC and 3 games in Indiana. if we do go to a game 7. Tony Hard Rock, man, let me know who you think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Do you think it'll be Pascal Siakam? Do you think it'll be Tyrese Halliburton? Or do you think it'll be Nembhard? Shout out to anyone who joined the live. This is actually my 3rd live. I just started doing these lives to watch these games. We will be streaming every single game from the NBA Finals. I love coming on here and chatting with y'all. This is mad fun for me. Hope y'all are enjoying it too. Most of y'all said the Pacers were going to win this game in the polls, and you guys are correct. Boston Celtics Strong says Pacers are a better basketball team than the Knicks. I agree. I think the Pacers, especially when they play at their fast pace, are definitely a better team. I think especially today with the turnovers, because they had, how many turnovers did the Knicks have at the end of this game? Let's take a look here. The Knicks had 18 turnovers this game. So the Indiana Pacers were applying a lot of pressure, got a lot of turnovers. To have 18, you are not winning a game when you have 18 turnovers. But another thing is that the New York Knicks shot terrible from three-pointer. 28% from three-pointer. Pacers shot 51%. So, number one, when your stars aren't making buckets, Jalen Brunson's not making them threes, you're shooting 28% from three-pointer, and no one else is picking up the slack. My apologies. And then you have 18 turnovers, you're not winning that game, especially in a do-or-die game. Tony Rock says, I think Indiana, looking at their average. Yeah, I think Pacers definitely show that they're slightly better than the Knicks. I don't know if the Pacers are better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. Keep in mind the Oklahoma City Thunder have the best defense in the NBA. They went to Game 7 with Denver, with Jokic, who was runner-up for MVP and who's an absolute beast. And then they also took the Timberwolves in 5 games. Boston Strong, I think the Pacers have a chance. I think Pacers have always been a dark horse team. And if they can make adjustments, they definitely have a chance. I think OKC, from what I've seen so far, OKC in 6. But I definitely think that if any team has an opportunity to flip the script, it's the Indiana Pacers. Because I don't think anyone would have predicted that the Indiana Pacers would have made it this far in the playoffs. And look at what they've done.
Congratulations.
Okay, so we're about to see who's winning the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're at the ceremony right now. Again, place your bets in the chat. Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton. Let's see who you guys got.
Finals for the first time, beating the New York Knicks in 6 games. And now it's happened again. And the guy who scored 34 points in
you got Reggie Miller in the back too.
25 years ago, I think you know his name, and usually you just call him by.
Is that a conflict of interest? Reggie Miller is one of the commentators for the game, but he's also beloved in Indiana and is at the ceremony. Is that a conflict of interest?
And so we're going to have Reggie do the honors and hand out the Bob Cousy Trophy that goes to the Eastern Conference champ.
Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers.
The chairman and governor.
Governor. All right, y'all got to place your bets before it happens, man. Who wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, man? Pascal Siakam or Tyrese Halliburton?
Rick Carlisle, could I have a word, please? Huh? I'll hold it.
Rick Carlisle is about to speak. Pacers head coach.
First word.
In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. I want to congratulate the Knicks on a great season. Tom Thibodeau has done a great job rebuilding that team. They caught a team that has been on a magical ride, and our guys earned this. Congratulations to our guys.
Rick, I saw you with about 30
Classy from Rick Carlisle.
on the sidelines, and I think I saw it the first time you have exhaled in this series. You just let it go, and like you realized this was over. Describe to me
What sex? I'm not sure how to say your name, my G. Maweska.
This is as intense.
I think
a
Spicy
series
P is
as
going to
you're
win
ever
this.
have. They'll-
Eastern
they'll
Conference
only
Finals
go 6
MVP.
games, and we went 7 games with these guys last year. And so
I'm a Raptors fan. We out here in
very
Canada.
difficult,
Pascal
very difficult
Siakam,
series,
he helped
but
win us our
our
championship
work
in
has just
2019. We know, up here, we know Pascal Siakam is dope as hell. We've been thinking he's underrated for a long time. We were sad to let him go, but we had to trade him at the time, or else we weren't going to get anything for him. His contract was coming to an end. But Pascal Siakam is a very underrated player in the NBA. I think in this series, he was an MVP for the Pacers, but we will see.
To the Gainbridge Fieldhouse fans, you guys lifted us up today. Thank you.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. If you're watching, give me subscribe, follow, all that. I really appreciate the love.
Pascal Siakam put our team on their backs, and they just
Type in the
decided
chat where you're watching from,
Rick, congratulations. Good luck in the NBA Finals.
and type in the chat who you think will win Eastern Conference Finals MVP before they announce it.
The TNT on a fabulous, unbelievable run that's coming to an end.
Yep. They are leaving TNT. They will be at ESPN next season.
You're a man of great class. Congrats.
Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Inside the NBA will no longer be on TNT. Next season, they will be moving to ESPN. Oh, it's called the Larry Bird Trophy.
Conference Finals. And that MVP is Pascal Siakam.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I called it. Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam won Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So it is official. Pascal Siakam won Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The New York Knicks have been eliminated, and the Indiana Pacers will represent the East in the finals and will be against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We will be streaming every single game of the NBA Finals. The first game starts next Thursday. The first game will be in Oklahoma City, and we'll go from there. I appreciate everybody who watched the stream, everybody who followed, liked, subscribe. Follow me on all socials. I will be with you guys next week to stream game 1 of the NBA Finals. But other than that, I'm out. Peace, y'all.